To
I'm stuck.
recap a little bit from last episode, I always call them episodes, last session, whatever. Um,
Practically is an episode.
yeah, we saw the players go on a bit of a chase around the city, hunting down clues to figure out what happened for the second trial, investigative trial, having to do with the vandalism of the tavern, the Heavy Hand, and noting that it had to do with targeting nobles. A couple of nobles in particular have been victim to different caricatures being painted of them on buildings and things like that. And it revealed a little bit about the sort of dynamic of the city. It seems that, as with most human settlements in the real world and in games like this, the people with the money and the power seem to get a little bit of special treatment and attention, as opposed to some other people. So when they put up a fuss, Orly quickly reacted and had the players go and kind of solve this case. And through their investigation, they met a couple of well-known faces in the city. They met Tomlin, the tavern keeper, at the Heavy Hand. They also met a roguish fellow named Kaplan and his shifty friend Rook. They also met Lady. Sorry, I can't think off the top of my head. Miss Serena. Yep, Serena Lorden, who is an accountant of sorts for a number of different merchants. And through their questioning, it ended up kind of going about, and they also met Rita Palstone, who is an artist in the city, and identified that there was a young orphan boy who seemed to be stealing paint and supplies from her in the alleyways, and they were under the impression that this boy was the culprit for the vandalism. So when they caught him and questioned him, it seemed that Fia actually stepped forward and revealed that she was the one who had vandalized and kind of painted these lewd portraits of different noble people. You guys resolved to send Billy, the orphan kid, to work as an apprentice to Rita, and hopefully get some tutelage and a little bit of supervision. And Rita agreed tentatively and said that she would check back in with Boris in a couple of days to let him know what the deal is, whether it's going well or not. And Fia had a conversation with Orly, where she was not really pleased with his answers, and eventually stormed out after having a conversation with him. And she is subject to some community service. Outside of that, there was not anything too significant that happened. So you ended up kind of going to sleep, and in the morning, had your class, and Orly welcomed you in and said, "All right, well, your investigative trials are over, and it's time to face your final test, and that's going to be a live combat session." So, and that is kind of where we left off. So anything that you want to clarify that you've been doing, because Elena basically wasn't played in the meantime, so it's been a couple of days, really. It's not anything significant. But if you want to sort of give a little bit of information about what happening with Elena, Juno, you can do so.
Elena, I think it was kind of established that Elena and Grim have been kind of attending any kind of fighting. fighting.
Okay. Yeah, you guys.
They've
you did
been
it.
doing some like a 3-day alcohol, cocaine, fighting arena binge and a bender, yeah, pretty much. And
Okay.
it's lots of gambling going on, and pretty much The Hangover, and that's it. And she's kind of stumbled back into the barracks. Is everyone there, or is everyone out doing stuff? And she's like, "Oh fuck."
I mean,
Please tell me she's missing a tooth.
I imagine that's the story that you tell to the guys back at the barracks, but we all know you've just been curled up in your bunk sobbing to yourself. No, I was out like doing drugs and being cool. Yes, sure. We definitely did not see you sobbing under covers.
I've just been sobbing under the covers for 3 days.
Yeah, man, we've all been there.
Is everyone in the barracks right now? You guys are cutting out for me a little bit. I think it's my internet.
Yeah, I'll retcon this a little bit and say that Orly had said like prep for your trials or something the night before. So you guys wake up at the barracks. We'll just say that.
Oh no, Discord cutting out for me.
So we need to prep for trials. Well, I'm ready. Should we head down there now? Or do we want to talk for half an hour?
Let me tell you my backstory real quick.
Pass.
No, I'm good.
I was born in a log cabin at the age of 3. No.
I don't think your math is very good.
I never claimed to be a smart man. None of that is in character.
Maybe we should all discuss what age we were born at. It seems like it is interesting fact.
Alright, I'll start. I was born at age 0.
Freak.
Okay. But in all seriousness, should we maybe go check out a quartermaster or something? Try to get any equipment that we may need for the trial itself? Or do we already have that?
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know if we are going to be armed. I mean, we are fighting technically friends. I'm not sure if we're supposed to be cutting them too deeply.
And Orly said we're not allowed to have weapons yet, remember?
He gave us whistle. Maybe we can hit them with whistle. I'll let you know. When parsing whistle, it is quite painful, so if we can convince them to swallow it, that may cause them some damage later on down the line.
No, I like this idea. Hang on, I'll blind them and then you guys can beat them with the whistles.
The sack of canisters just might work.
Wait, I have a better idea. Instead of like prep, like whatever it is you're discussing, how about we discuss plan? Because we haven't fought as team, so I don't know who does got what good.
That's a pretty good idea.
What
Yeah,
is?
when we start the fight, don't stand in front of me, because I'm going to blind them.
Well, I mean, okay, so you are a frontline fighter?
Well, just like stand back a little bit, give me a chance to do my thing, and then once I do that, you guys go in.
That is a good question. Blake, what is Valak doing that's taking him out of commission? Puking his guts out, bad soup. Chunky soup, too chunky.
Yeah. I didn't really think of it. I guess he. You guys go and
rough sex. He's in the stockades.
You look over and Valak's bunk it's neatly made or whatever, and he's just absent. And you're like, okay, great, our tank is out. And you know that he was kind of fussing over his religious text earlier, and had kind of hit the combat training grounds to sort of vent some frustration. You weren't really sure the details of what he was kind of frustrated about, but you know that he was kind of just grumbling to himself or whatever, and went off the evening before. And you're not sure if you ever heard him come back into the barracks. So he might just be out training, or maybe, I don't know, you don't really know much about his kind of combat routine. So he might be meditating somewhere or doing something. Praying to Tempest.
We are a very reliable team. Sometimes some of us show up.
Well,
Well, maybe it's best he's not fighting because he kills people. So
it will be quite detrimental to our combat strategy.
Would anyone want to take over him? Because I'm just worried about managing him at the same time.
I don't want to go. I don't look at Ed's sheet because I think he might have stuff
Yeah.
written on there that we're not supposed to see yet.
Yeah,
I mean-
no, that's fine. We can leave him out.
We can survive without him. We're a competent group.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
And even if we're not, we will just show them just how incompetent we are.
We'll die with dignity.
Yes,
The dice rolls will determine.
the dice rolls will be wondrous.
Before
If
we...
anything like they have been.
He doesn't have anything too crazy in his sheet. Oh, actually, now that I'm looking at his bio, never mind. He does have some stuff.
Could I say that Boris spent 20 minutes in the latrine earlier? Let's say 25 minutes. He might have actually needed to use it for other things.
Yeah. Do you want to work on some brewing?
Yeah.
Just roll your brewer supplies.
I can't remember what the fuck I was supposed to roll for that. Did I set up the thing? Do I have a thing to click? I can pick an attribute. I could have done it as strength. Did we say wisdom?
Yeah,
Or
I think we had said it was intelligence because it was sort of a chemical thing.
Oh, I get a -2 to that. Cool.
Sorry, man.
14.
Okay.
I may be
Yeah, so
idiot, but I'm smart idiot.
So you make a nice little imbibement, and you kind of pour it into the flask and snap it to your belt.
Cool.
We just dropped. Oh, the cat. The cat's here, guys. So okay.
Oh, the cat is here. Kelsey's coming. She's right next to me. Yes. Don't worry, guys.
Just then you see the door open, and your tall friend kind of walks in. Oh, hello. I did not expect to see you this morning. Just still here. I thought you would be maybe preparing for combat, seeing as that's what we are doing.
We are preparing in here. Where are you preparing?
Down in the combat grounds, using training dummies and things.
No, I'm talking to these training dummies. Is much more effective.
Well, I spoke with Quartermaster, and for combat trials, we do get to use our weapons. So I figure we should retrieve those.
Okay, let's head to training grounds then. I would kind of like to talk for half an hour more, but I suppose we can do that there.
We can walk and talk.
Not to you, I mean to them.
I think that might have been sarcasm.
Sarcasm is lost on me.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Is it really lost on you?
I just said this, yes.
Really?
It is really and truly lost on me.
Okay. Come on, guys, let's go.
Let's go. So far as I'm so far, our plan is we stand back, you make them blind, and then what we hope they wander off elsewhere. What is plan?
No, then we're gonna kick their butts when they're like fumbling around.
How convinced are you that you can make them blind?
Pretty confident.
How many times can you do this? Because maybe we need to do several fights.
I can do it 3 times. Then I'm done for the day. I can't do any more than that.
What is your recharge time? It usually takes me 20-30 minutes, and then I'm good to go again.
Grandma says you shouldn't try to push yourself more than one day.
That it's quitter talk.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll have Mr. Orange. Fia holds up her cat. That right, you're gonna kick some butt, aren't you?
I feel like I should go and join different team. Is it too late to change squads? This one is obsessed with sex and cat butts.
Are you not also obsessed with sex and cat butts?
I'm not into cat butts.
Really? Maybe you should try again. Fia holds up Arian's ass crack towards Boris. Just try it.
When you say just try it, I don't know what you're implying, and it is making me uncomfortable.
Just give it a shot. You didn't give cat butts an honest effort, I think.
Again, I don't know what you're asking me to do.
I don't know what you're saying. You're tired of cat butts, so here you go. Just give it a try.
I don't. I'm going to go to the latrine and try to drown myself.
Bye, Boris. Enjoy the new drawings.
You people are weird. Wait, no, let's go training grounds and we can show people cat butt. Maybe that will blind them.
We'll assume that you
Yes.
did your brewing before coming back and doing this conversation, Adam. So you'll still have your drink on you.
Cool. I think we're gonna head to the training ground, or at least Boris is gonna head to the training grounds while somebody keeps trying to make him try cat butt. It's a weird thing to ask somebody to do. Why don't you try my cat's ass? No, I'm fine. I really.
Just really look at it.
Squad F conversation.
So the
am I going now?
The towering figure of Valak, and then the beefy dwarf Boris, and the lithe figure of Masood sort of file through the door, and they're just heading out. Elena or Fia, are you making any special preparations?
I'm just sharpening my and she is
So you don't have your sword yet.
I don't have a sword yet? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's sharpening her toothbrush. You gotta have a shank.
Just in case.
What? Yeah, I'm breaking up a little bit with you guys. Hold on. My internet is shit. Let's see. What? Oh.
Okay. Arian is making preparations of his own.
Yeah, Arian's also. Welcome to the game, Juno. This is us now.
Anyway.
You missed a watch, you know?
So you head over to the.
Late to the game.
You head over to the weapons. I don't know why I can't. The armory. There we go. You head over to
one dog sword, please.
Yeah, just take what you need off the wall over there, and you should be all set. So.
I have a clever plan. If he says take what need off wall, why don't we take all weapons? That way, no other people have weapons.
Oh no!
Please tell me, are any of these weapons held in a barrel?
No.
take whatever weapons you want. All that
Yes.
We'll just dump all the weapons out and keep the barrel.
Yeah.
They're all mounted racks.
Yeah.
There's
Elena grabs the longsword.
Yeah, there's kind of hay bales sort of stacked in a couple areas, just as sort of like makeshift shelving or whatever. And then behind a sort of a stone enclosure with wooden posts acting as bars or whatever. There's kind of it looks like a service help window type of thing. The quartermaster's at the front there, and he has like things like arrows and things like that, and other sharpened implements, special pieces of armor and things like that on the walls behind him. But most of the other training equipment, so there's sort of swords that are not totally sharpened, not totally like combat ready. Same thing, daggers. There's spears and halberds and all sorts of implements, just like in their own sort of different quarters. And a rack with long bows and short bows, things like that.
Did you say there was a crossbow?
Yes, there are crossbows.
I'll take that.
Boris will take a crossbow as well.
Okay.
Sword.
Thea will take a dagger.
Light or heavy, Elena?
Light.
Same
Okay.
here.
Light or heavy? Okay, light.
Stop copying. That is my crossbow.
Stop copying me.
Stop copying me. Look,
There should be plenty of crossbows for everyone. Okay, so you should all.
holy shit.
get
Boris
one.
fires his through the eye of a needle. This is my crossbow.
Fia goes to reach over and grab a dagger, and there's a crossbow goes and pins into the wall in between the space of her hand before she grabs like the hilt of the dagger.
Yeah. Fia pulls her hand back so hard that she falls backwards onto the floor.
Apologies, I was aiming for your head. The sights must be off.
No discharging your weapons in the... God, for Christ's sake, we have targets for that. God. You know what? Put that back. You're taking a short bow.
No, I have already written in character sheet. Boris stumbles out with his light crossbow and an armful of bolts. You'll never catch me.
The quartermaster just writes some notes down on a pad in front of him.
Gosh, part of the crossbow is notes.
Oh no, you're not supposed to get into those, Mr. Cute Nose. Those are dangerous for kitties. Come on, let's go beat up some guys that want to kill us.
So you guys can.
Damn you!
You're standing at the training grounds. You have about an hour or so to just sort of brush up and practice. Fonkin's still asleep. You can work on the training dummies, and then there are targets as well off to the sides. So you can work on training, or you can spar with each other, or do whatever you'd like.
All right, I'd like to try something,
Mhm.
Blake, if you don't mind. Now this is going to come down to how you feel about this. Am I echoing, by the way?
Yeah.
Very, very slightly.
Yeah.
Playable.
Okay, can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Kelsey's just going to be a little bit more masked.
Okay.
So, what I'd like to do, light is a touch cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay, and it says, according to Find Familiar, that I want to do a touch cantrip and do it as an action using my Familiar's reaction.
That's correct.
Okay.
What I would like to do is I want to use Arian, cast light on someone's eyeball.
What?
Would you let me do that?
I think they'd get a dex save for that sort of thing,
Yeah.
or you'd have to make an attack
It
roll. I
says-
can't remember what I've ruled in the past with that.
It
But
says
obviously
you
I'm not
can use an attack
It is.
in the Find Familiar spell. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
so
like
if you try to touch something that somebody doesn't want to have lit up with the light spell,
Right.
it is a dex save.
Correct.
Let me see.
It does specify in the light spell, though, that it has to be an object that you touch.
Oh.
So you need somebody with a fake eye.
Yeah, you can't light people.
Or glasses.
Right.
You fuck someone up by lighting up.
My glasses! I can't see with my glasses.
All right.
Or you can light up like if they're holding their weapon up or something, just shine it right in there.
No, that's not good.
Or wrap Arian's paw in like cloth or something, and then just light that up and wave it in front of their face.
Just like paw at their nose or something.
You could put a little bandana around his tail, and you can have it stuck up in the air like those carts at Walmart that you want to.
I'm gonna get Arian a special collar that has like a feather attached to it, and I'm just gonna cast light on, so she just constantly peck at it, and then she can just have fun while we're fighting.
It would be like one of those little laser pointers or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, never mind.
Yeah, so you could do that, and you can deliver the spell as it's written here or whatever, but you won't be able to cast it on somebody's eyeball.
Aww.
Well, shit. That's okay.
Sorry.
I have other ways.
So what are you guys focusing on for your little combat training right here? Practice round.
We're Squad F. We don't need to combat train. We're going to sit and talk
We're
shit.
the best.
I'll speak for your fucking self.
I am going to spar using my longsword.
Okay.
Just train with someone.
All right. We'll say that you and Valak are training. He has chosen to use a maul, so a big hammer or whatever.
Okay.
So you and him are kind of sparring back and forth or whatever. We don't have to roll any stuff or everything, but you're going to get you have inspiration, or not inspiration, you have advantage on the first attack that you make with your longsword in the upcoming practice.
Sweet.
Same for Valak and his maul.
I'll try my best.
I fight for my friend.
When
Meow.
I'll do my best.
Okay. I'm trying to think of it. I don't know if you would get advantage with your claws. But
No, he's just using it as a cast.
but I
He's just
appreciate that
sharpening
you
his
are
nails.
also practicing your combat skills.
Oh, he's practicing. Just sharpening his claws.
Anybody else working on anything?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be.
No, it's okay. You go ahead.
I'm definitely going to be practicing putting a couple shots downrange at targets. First standing, then running, then diving.
Oh, cool. Okay. So
He just wants this great interest.
So standing, I mean, you fare pretty well. For your rolling shot, can you give me a dex check?
Or would you rather me just make an attack roll, or dex particularly just for the more acrobatic portion of it?
Yeah. So. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Actually,
acrobatics?
do an acrobatics. Yeah, do an acrobatics roll. Actually.
Oh, it's the same thing anyway.
Okay. So you go ahead and fire, and it's a little bit off target, but you're still hitting your mark. And what was the last one? Was it diving?
Yeah. First standing, then shooting while running, then shooting while diving.
Oh, I see. Okay. So that was. I'm sorry. So that was like rolling one. So you're running one. Yeah. Make an athletics check. So you, while mobile, you can fire and kind of pivot and move from your different cover advantages, and you're kind of using those. It's like Ninja Warrior, where you're like hopping between like the stones, the platforms or whatever, like pivoting back and forth. You kind of juke people out and then fire one off, and it's hitting its mark each time. But a little bit shaky and off target, as you would expect when you attempt the diving rolls. So you can take one shot, basically as if you were. Wait, you already have sharpshooter, right?
No, I do not.
Okay, you could take one shot as if you're using the sharpshooter feat.
Nice.
And fight.
Can Boris try to sneak into the weapon store and steal the quartermaster's notes? He doesn't like that stuff was being written about him.
You can. You can try.
What would I have to roll to try that?
You
A
can
stealth
certainly
check.
try.
I will roll my stealth check. Hey, I've got proficiency in that shit.
So the way this is set up, oh, pretty good. So the way this is set up, the training sort of grounds with the dummies and things like that are just out in front of the armory. So you just kind of walk back to where you just walked out of, and you say, "Oh, yeah, so tell me about weapon on wall there." And the quartermaster, yeah, no, this is actually a new model. We kind of we refeathered some of the arrows here, and we're kind of testing something out. And as he's kind of working on that or whatever, you peek over. Do you want to try and grab the notes?
Yeah. I stuffed them into my back pocket, into my prison pocket. It helps absorb the moisture.
Okay.
It's a dual purpose crime.
So hang on 1 second. Let me just roll. He doesn't notice that you take them or anything. It's like a loose leaf type of pile or something. So you just see like where he had scribbled on the top sheet, and you just kind of shimmy it off and slide it back and tuck it before he turns around and goes, "Yeah, so I'm not. Hey, I was seeing how you've been practicing and things like that. I know you use your hands a lot."
That is true. Wait, are you coming on to me, or are you talking about fighting?
What? I'm talking about fighting. What are you talking? Yeah, come on, get. He's just like, what is this?
Hey man, it is fine. I'm not here to judge you.
I'm not. What I was.
Hey,
I wanted to know
my eyes are up here.
Yeah, don't you got some training to get to? I think go ahead and yeah.
Okay. And Boris will walk backwards out of the room so that he doesn't have to turn around and show the papers wedged in his back pocket.
Okay.
Watch me moonwalk. This is fantastic.
So you make it back out, and you have the note.
What did he write about me?
So you pull it out and kind of uncrumple it, and it's just an inventory list. So he wrote that you took the light crossbow. He wrote that Elena took the light crossbow. That Fia took a dagger.
A cheeky bastard. He's keeping tabs on us.
You look towards the bottom and you see the names of like other, like it's your name and then Squad F and then like the item that you took. And you see people with like Squad C names and like the other trainees and things like that, as well as some other actual guards. Like he has their rank written in and things like that. So it's not just exclusive to you guys.
Boris's brain suddenly wakes up, his two brain cells rub together and fires a few impulses, and he runs back to the squad and goes, "Guys, I have insider information. Want to see what our friends are going to be using in battles?"
Ooh.
Oh, that might be helpful.
What might be helpful?
Knowing what they're using.
Oh, yes, where would we find that?
Just. Boris, where were you? Boris, I'm going to have you look at something real quick, all right?
The brain cells
He has been kind of drawing.
Fizzled and went out.
Yeah. He has been looking at the ground, just kind of drawing something with a stick. A little drawing. All right. So what we're going to do is you guys are going to form a kind of like little shell, right? We're going to have them come to us, and then you're all going to closing your eyes, okay? You're not going to open them until I say go, okay?
But wait, this piece of paper says that they will be using bows and crossbows, so maybe they're not going to come to us.
Oh,
Well,
what
these
piece of
guys
paper?
are. Huh?
Wait, Boris, what are you talking about? How do you know what they're going to use?
Because my spy wrote down what they were going to use. It says here, David, Mace, Stephen, Seagull. Oh wait, no, his name is Stephen Seagull.
I don't know. Seagulls can be a pretty bad weapon too.
But I have here books
Let me
with things.
let me take a look at that, Boris.
Of course. How much you give me? I risked life and limb to take book.
I will give you a sketchbook.
I gave what? No, I give you a sketchbook. I don't want sketchbook back. Wait, is this the one with the
You're just
lewds?
gonna borrow it.
Okay.
You're just gonna borrow it. Well,
Is it the one with
does
the
have lewd.
lewds?
I've given you all the lewds that I've drawn in it, but if you want more, I guess I got some.
Whatever.
Thea
You take
smiles
this
and
book.
kind of holds up.
It's fine. I trust you. You and me, we are friends, I guess. I don't know. I haven't killed you yet, so obviously there's some sort of attachment. Here, book.
I take the book and I say, Boris, have you ever heard of Alzheimer's?
What? No. I don't think that is how
curious.
this god name is pronounced. That says Allison, not Alzheimer's.
Alright, I was just curious. What does this say on the sheet of paper, Mr. Narrator?
So before you start reading it, Valak kind of looks over and he just is like, "Is this cheating?"
No, this is being intelligent.
This
Know
is
your
strategy,
enemy.
Alec. Do you think we'll ever fight our enemies not knowing something about them? This is strategy. You gotta read up on your enemies before you fight them.
Intelligence gathering is a very integral part of our jobs as guards.
I'm the intelligence gatherer. You are all welcome.
You send scouts. That's
To varying degrees.
makes sense in wartime. So, I guess I agree. We should see what they have to say. And
Now
you look
need
at
to
it. And
make up what every single squad member of every other squad is using weapons-wise. We'll wait. It's fine.
Go ahead, generate the list, Blake. Do it.
yeah, fuck you guys. You only still want a sheet of paper. So,
Well,
So
you
it has
took
your
the
names.
whole pad.
no, you took the top sheet. It was loose leaf paper. That was how I narrated it. So,
If only somebody was recording this and could go back and prove you said that I took the pad.
Gotcha now, Blake.
You can go back and check the tape. I'm right. You're wrong. So, you took this paper and you're looking at it. And it has your guys' names. There's a few more lines down, and you see members of Squad C. Like you recognize Abby's name. They must have come through before you guys. And you don't. There's nobody else in the training area right now. So it seems like maybe they're doing this in sessions or something. And yours is in an hour. You're not sure. It's early-ish in the day, so there probably was like maybe one trial or something that maybe took place before yours. There's probably a couple more or something that are going to happen after yours. Because there's 6 squads in total. So you're looking at it, and you see a couple actual guards, and you know this because of their rank is designated, like private, corporal, that sort of thing, and they have martial weapons checked out, like long swords and things. You do see a couple of names from Squad C. Like I said, you see Abby's name. Abby has a longbow and a short sword. You see a couple of other Squad C members that have similar gear. They're mostly using like conventional weapons. There's some person that has a maul, actually, like Valak has. And then you see one of the names at the bottom of the sheet is Squad A. And this person has, let me see. a longsword and a spear. You don't really recognize their name.
So
it's just an assortment of. I mean, there's nothing out of the ordinary that seems to be checked out.
I think what we want to know, though, is are they going to be using predominantly long-ranged or short-ranged fighting?
There's a mix. You look at the sheets and you see there are definitely people that have bows on there from squad teams, and there are definitely people that seem to be melee stuff, like they haven't even touched long-range weapons.
Dang, this plan would work a lot better if we had barrels.
Well,
this is not even a joke. This plan would legitimately work better if we had barrels.
There are more sheets of paper. You can go try and steal more sheets.
Well, that's not going to help us get barrels.
You'll find out more about what people are using.
Do we want me to go back and swap this sheet for another sheet and get more intel on people, or not?
I mean, you can if you want. Just don't get caught.
I promise nothing.
Okay. Yeah, go switch out the paper. Go see what happens.
Or what we could do, I mean, this paper is just sat there. We could look at it and not have to steal it and memorize it with our brains. Wait, what are we even looking for?
Oh, I got an idea. Hang on. Hey, Mr. Cute Paws, can you go out and take a look at the paper for me? I'm asking Arian. Just go ahead and just look at a few pieces of paper for me, all right? You'll know what they look like, right?
He stops mid-scratching, looks at her blankly. Flicks his tail.
Good, all right.
Does Cat even know how to read?
No, but I do. I put the cat down on the ground. I pry Arian off of the training dummy. I'm echoing again, aren't I?
Hello,
a little bit. It's not bad enough that I can't understand you, though.
It's okay. Alright, I'm going to take Arian off of the training dummy, like pry him off of it, put him down on the ground, say, go ahead, go find the papers. And then I take an action to look through my familiar sight.
Okay.
Alright. I stare at myself through Arian's eyes. And I say, alright, listen. You need to go find the paper, though. Go that way. And I watch myself point the other.
I will go with Cat, because I want to ask about other weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, Boris, take the cat with you. Put him where you find the papers.
It is showing me an asshole again. Seriously. We need armor for Cat that mostly covers buttocks.
You gotta pay extra for the cat armor.
I'm willing to pay extra. I will fund cat-sized barrel.
Oh god, wait until we get that butthole shining. Lights go.
Oh my goodness.
Shiny butthole. Reflective butthole.
I cost
Well, Arian's not doing anything, so, this is really contingent on Boris if he can get him up.
Yeah, Boris, what? Get you what?
Like, pick him up or anything.
I have to pick up the cat? Fine.
You're gonna have to try, because he's just staring at you.
I will attempt to pick up the cat.
If a cat could glower, that's what what the base looks like.
Yep.
So you have him tucked under your arm like a football. Yeah, you're able to pick him up.
Cool. I walk over to Weaponsmith. I put the cat down on the counter. I look at the Weaponsmith and say, "Yo, I have a question about weapons.
Yeah, what's your question?
Do you have any nets?"
Yeah, we got nets. You trying to use one? You want one to check one out or what?
Yes, I want one to check one out and use one. Do I need 2 then?
No, you get one. One per customer type of deal. Over in the crate on the side over here, and he kind of moves to the side and just like gestures. Yeah, over in the corner right there under the spears.
That crate looks slightly like barrel. Do you have any other barrel-like crates that maybe could be taken?
I don't know. Somewhere around the guardhouse, maybe there's a barrel. I'm not sure. It's not in here.
Okay, I will take net, and I will have a look around the guardhouse for barrel.
Oh,
Hey,
God,
guys.
Blake. Hey,
Hello.
Blake, do I get a look at any of these papers for this?
For a while, this is happening.
I get a look at the papers, and I'm like,
Yeah, you don't
there
have
it
to
is.
do a
Good
spell
job.
check or anything. He doesn't think that a cat can read, and also he's not disturbed by a cat. So, yeah, you
Fucking
look at it,
racist.
and the next paper down or whatever. There's only like another sheet or something like that, and you don't recognize any squad markings on the like third one, I guess. So it's just the next sheet, and you see all the names for squads A, B. Most of the names for C were on your paper, so but A, B, D, and E are all listed there, and you see a decent mix. So there's I don't want to count off all of them, but it's a lot of the same. There's not really anybody who sticks out too much. There is, let me see. You can see that in Squad A there are a couple archers.
Okay, hang on, Blake. Let me.
Yep.
Can I just say, as someone that has a +3 modifier for intelligence, that I'm going to memorize everything on those sheets, and I'm going to take whatever is relevant right before the fight?
Oh, look at me with my +3 modifier for intelligence. Fucking show off.
Yeah. Just saying.
You can write down what you're observing.
Hey, so what did I
Well, I can
miss
do that.
up till now?
Like Fia's
I just
body
don't want to.
can write it
I don't
down.
want to be here all night going through what every single squad is.
Yeah, David's here now, so we're gonna move, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, you see a couple different. It's just a mix of stuff. Yeah, there's nothing too notable. You can see that there's a mix of kind of rogue archers, what you would think of as kind of conventional, just melee like fighters or something like that. Maybe there's some heavy weapons in there as well. So it's a mix in like every squad. It's kind of made up in that fashion. And if you look at your own group, it's in the same kind of sort of way. So it makes sense.
The net is. All right.
Boris is tangled in the net while hunting for barrels.
He's trying to get it out of the crate. Has restrained himself. And the quartermaster has left his desk and is out trying to untangle Boris.
Please, it is cutting off circulation to brain. I have not known this difference.
Is that good enough for what you wanted to find out?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so I'll just say that I wrote everything down as I'm kind of like staring out like a blind oracle.
Yeah, and you guys can kind of discuss it amongst yourselves or whatever. Fonkin also happens to show up at this point. Fonkin,
Hey, so what did I miss?
We've been wasting
basically they
time
woke
until
up
you get here.
and they retrieved some weapons,
Really?
and they were practicing with them a little bit.
I guess I'll go ahead and grab a rapier, short bow, and a dagger, and a quiver and arrows and stuff.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So you do that.
And then I stash my sketchbook with my research notes and my inventions, and my bag.
Yep. Okay. So you guys do that, and you hear dung dung, and it sounds like the bell for the kind of the next hourly session, and it's kind of time for you guys to get to class. So
Wait, did Boris manage to find a barrel? Or was he too tangled in his net?
there was no barrel in the.
No, the
Ah,
barrel was a lie.
denied at every corner. The quest for barrels
Really?
continues.
There's no barrel in the.
Barrel full of twisted deceit from the DM.
One day.
Yes.
First he lies
One
about
day.
the book.
One day.
Now he lies about the barrel. We're gonna have
Who's
trust
lying about
issues.
barrel? I didn't lie about a barrel.
Fonkin is going to search for a barrel on the way between the quartermaster and the classroom.
Okay, Falcon does not find a barrel.
Wait, I have idea. We could offer to throw a fight with our team if they give us barrel in return. You know, rig the match.
Yes. This must be done.
We will make
In order
you
to
look
win the
good.
fight with the team, we must throw this fight. Team.
Okay.
I must point out the one problem with this procedure that if we throw the match, that we may not make it into guards.
But we'll get barrel, so who cares? Priorities in life must be correct.
Do what you will.
So you guys make it to the classroom, and Orly kind of gives his. We do a little skip ahead, and it's basically where we left off last session. He's like, "So now it's time for your combat," and he goes on to tell you that. So in part of the slums of the city, and he's talking about basically this area over here. We've cordoned off a couple of blocks, and we're using it for training purposes. So this is a live sort of exercise in a typical environment where you might run into gang trouble or something like that. Your opponents are going to be from the other squads. So, well, let's go. And you guys head out, and he kind of marches you down. And
Which
you guys
squad are we
walking.
fighting first?
Well, he's gonna tell you about that on the way. So, he's saying, you know, us senior guardsmen, we're not really supposed to give tips and anything, but I got to admit I'm kind of rooting for you, and I was impressed by your work in the investigative trials. So I just had a couple of tips for you. So you're going to be against Squad A. They're good.
Squad A,
There's-
short sword and spear, 2 long
Yes,
bows, one with
Boris.
oh, I mean, Squad A, yes, I'm familiar with them.
How did you know their combat specializations?
I am very intuitive fighter.
Well, yeah, you got it right for the most part. Yeah. They've got the mix of just sort of medium guardsmen, a couple of ranged fighters. The ones you got to work out, you got to watch out for are Merlin and Tai. Merlin's a big fucker, not quite as big as Valak, but he could still give you a run for your money. But you'll see him coming. The one you got to watch out for is Tai. You never see her coming. So I'd say
rogue.
keep your head on the swivel. Don't let your backs be exposed. And I mean, that's all the advice I can give you right now. But be careful.
Okay. And how many barrels are we going to win when we defeat them? Is it one each or one for whole squad?
You're working towards your badge, not your barrels. I don't understand. You keep mentioning this. I don't understand the obsession.
It's just, I had this idea. I was hoping that maybe we could get a barrel as part of our kit. It's kind of our fighting.
It is our trademark. Everyone knows when they see barrels coming, watch out, Squad F is close behind.
I'll tell you what. If you make it through this without any of you falling down, I'll get you a barrel myself.
I'm not sure if I should trust you. I've been lied to before.
Guys, I think this is our best shot so far. We should go for it.
Yes, okay. We will try not to be knocked. When you say knocked down, do you mean knocked out, or just if any of us decides to have a lie down in the middle of the fight, then we will lose barrel? Because I'm
Knocked out.
kind of sleepy. Knocked out.
Knocked
Okay.
out. Yeah. Just protect each other. That's the most important part of this exercise.
Okay. I think we can do that. If it is for a barrel, we would pretty much do anything.
Good. All right. Well, here we are, and you guys show up, and you're at this sort of city block area, and there's a couple of winding alleyways and things like that. And just drag this over. Let me make sure you can see that. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like you're going to come in from the southwest corner, so you're going to be in. You're able to set up anywhere on this street, and this alleyway here.
Where are you indicating? Are you on DM layer?
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry. Maybe I am.
Boris, what are you talking about? What's the DM?
Can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay. You can set up in this alleyway here, this street basically over here, and down in this area. And you can split up if you want, or whatever.
It's like that book I read. No
The
activation.
implication is that the opponents will be setting up from like this opposite corner.
Oh, look at me! I'm so tiny, and I don't have health bar. This almost like token is not properly set up. Damn you, gods! No, I'm joking, man. It's fine.
Hey, Blake, I don't have access to my token.
What?
That sounds like a you problem, man.
It does, but like I keep
Let me see.
like I have access to my character sheet, but I don't have access to my token.
I
We're
don't
gonna be
know
sent
what that
down this
means.
skinny alleyway.
You can't drag your name onto the thing? Is that what you're saying?
I can't drag my token onto the thing, no.
Alright. Hang on a second. Shit. Roll20 is freezing on me right now. Hang on.
Oh, I have great idea.
Oh, there we go.
We would have advantage if we got up on roof. Oh, look, somebody has already had same idea.
Yeah.
We're on roof. Then people who are doing ranged attacks can do that. While people doing up close and personal attacks can do the stuff on the floor.
Yes. The archer and the ninja gnome.
I think I've seen that.
Ninja gnome.
Oh,
So when we get the barrel, we're going to have to dress it up in like ninja clothes, and then put Funkin inside the barrel. Just give it a
wait, we have to
mask.
dress up the barrel?
Yes, as a ninja, and then
Okay.
put
Barrel
Funkin
has
in
its
it.
own backstory we gotta get to.
Okay, hang on.
Exactly.
Okay. So you guys get to the street, right? And Orly goes, alright, you have 20 minutes to set up. Just keep, like I said, keep an eye out, and best of luck. And then he kind of walks off and around the corner. And you actually see, it looks like a crate on the map, but there's a barrel on the corner right here.
We're going to start breaking into houses and looking for more barrels.
There's more over here.
There's loads of barrels in. This is like
yeah.
a barrel dream come true. Shit. We're not allowed to set up there, but we break into the enemy territory and steal their barrels.
So you have,
Can we say that in the quartermaster's room, Funkin grabs some explosives?
no,
Aww.
because you would never have that in in just a typical armory. So
Wait, this is an important question.
that is an important question, and there's not a kitty side.
No!
No pony kegs.
Oh.
Campaign over.
Sorry, I'm also setting up the Valix token. Sorry, guys, I forgot about this part of it.
It's fine.
So,
So what are we planning to do with the barrel anyway? Come on, let's workshop here. We have a barrel now. What are we gonna do with it?
alright, so what I was planning, I'll hide out, like I'm all, I'm like, oh no, I'm just a little girl, I got lost in the car training ground, help. And then all around me are going to be you guys hiding in barrels. right?
Hey guys, so I have this idea. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off of it.
Okay. So you're all hiding around me, and then they come in closer, and then I'm gonna blind them with a spell, and then you guys gotta pop out of the barrels and take a flight.
I mean, we can't all fit.
I missed some of what you said. I don't know if that was.
Oh. Kelsey, can you mute your mic for just a minute?
Yeah.
All right. So basically, this is what Fia's thinking. All right. What she wants to do is she wants everyone to hide out in barrels around her, and then she's going to look like she's on her own, right? And then when she sees someone approaching, she's going to cast color spray on them and blind them, and then have everyone else jump out of the barrels and kill them, basically, or just wreck them.
Do we need to be in barrels for this? Can we not just hide around the corner because we have only one barrel and it's not big enough for the whole team?
Yeah, that's why I was thinking that it might be better for like everyone to have a barrel, but I guess that might be good too. You guys got to make sure you're hidden though.
Do you have spells that can duplicate barrels?
Fia looks through her coloring book. No.
Then you're useless. What is your plan?
Guys.
What?
So I have this flask of oil, right? And I have 10 pittons. So what I was thinking is we could put the pittons in the barrel, and then on the sides of the barrel, and then put the oil in the barrel. And when the big guy gets close, we could light it on fire and have it explode in his face with all the pittons.
Oil does not explode on own. And also, oil
you need a lot of oil for that.
Oil is very difficult to set on fire. You need accelerant with oil. You need something like petrol, and you need to get the mix correct of oil and petrol. I am from Russia. We have this thing called Molotov cocktail, where you must get the mix correct, otherwise it's just shit.
Quick note: this is like a scrimmage, so
yeah, I was about.
We're not like
needing a frag.
We're not going to make nail bombs to kill someone. That's.
Yeah, no, that's just fucking saying that. It's I know as a player we're not going to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What we could do is, if anybody wants to get up close and personal, you can hide in barrel. Hangy thing does blinding light. I throw barrel with person at them, and then we win.
Oh, guys, I also have some string and a bell, so we could put that at the front of the alleyway. So in case anyone walks by, we could hide at the end of the alleyway and hear it when they come by.
I suspect that this would be more appropriate to put it behind us in case they try to sneak up behind.
Yeah,
well, that works too.
Is there? I mean,
yeah, that's true. Because like,
end of the alleyway blocked off, or is it actually is the white area, or what is what? DM.
White area. I'm sorry.
Like, can the enemy come round from here and go in like that?
No. They're starting from up in this side of the map, like the northeast side.
Yeah, but are they able to go around here and then come up and flank us?
No, think of it as like there are guards forming a perimeter around this area to basically keep civilians out, and it's also kind of the boundaries of the match, sort of, so to speak.
Okay.
Okay.
So they can't sneak up behind us in this alleyway, but it does also mean we are trapped, and they could set up across street and fire arrows at us. Also, on roof, I noticed there is bridge, which may be another way for them to get in and overwhelm us.
I could put Arian on the roof, and like he's telling me right now that he wants to scout for us. So I could put Arian on the roof and I could look through him, and I can see if anyone's trying to sneak around us or behind us.
I think we should all get on roof. I see great advantage in that, because we can just rain down death upon them, and if they fire up at us, it'll be tougher for them. I think it's a good plan to get on roof. Or we could go inside houses, but I imagine that would be bad because there is no map design for inside houses. Roofs we
Yeah,
have.
that's a real big problem. We don't have the floor plans for those.
Yes.
Um,
Plus, I tried handle and door is locked. Look! She is locked.
I open the door. It looks fine to me.
Witchcraft.
The downside to having everyone on top of the roof is that we can be shot at and maybe make a larger target that is less nimble. There is not as much cover up there.
Also, they could push us off when we get separated, because I don't think I could climb this.
Hmm.
Maybe we should just have who's the ranger in the party?
That would be me.
Okay. Maybe we should just have Masood and myself on the roof, since we can both fire arrows, and we're the only two ones that are really good at ranged.
Okay. Quick question for the DM: are there any loose shingles for the roof hanging about, or?
They're fixed in place. If you kicked one off of the roof, like you could damage the roof and like remove one.
I'm talking about just like scattered about on the ground. Anything that's essentially what I'm trying to do is makeshift some kind of camouflage.
No. It is a crested roof, so you can kind of like hide behind the crest of the roof.
What's that tiny house doing over there, giggling at us? Well, let's just ignore it. It's clearly not someone in disguise.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I picked the location that I set Masood up. Because it's going to be hidden by this chimney here and by this building here, even though it obstructs his vision a little bit, but it will give him a little bit of view from. He'll be able to see anything that comes through that bridge or through this alley from the front. So
if you're on, all right. So say you have enemies like I don't know over here or whatever. So there's still the angle of the roof. So if someone was standing, say you were in your position here or whatever, and someone was standing here, you wouldn't be able to see them. You could probably see them at this like halfway and over.
You're still on the DM.
I was about to say you're on the DM layer.
Okay. So if you were in like this position here, or the past to the crest of the roof, right?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't be able to see someone who was like here over, but you could see someone who was at kind of halfway and over because of the angle of where the building is. So think of it as like this sort of shadowed.
Are you talking about from the ground level down there? Because I don't expect to see anybody from the ground level. I'm going to rely more on sound for that. I just want to have line of sight of the actual rooftop here, just in case anyone tries to sneak up in this area. Or if they try a frontal from here, I'll be able to see them over the roof.
Yeah. Yes.
Does anyone have rope? Did anyone pick up rope?
Oh, I have some rope. Oh, and I also have some ball bearings that we could put on the ground.
Thank you, Macaulay Culkin. I feel like rope is going to be useful because if we tie it around chimney here, we could dangle it off edge of roof and it'll make it easier for people to climb up if we need to get up on roof. Sounds like plan?
Sounds
all right.
like fun.
And then Falcon's going to take his ball bearings and spread them basically across, like here.
So you have
picture.
Yeah, I was about to draw the picture. It's just I had like those four squares.
Do you try to cover them with anything to disguise them?
I'm probably going to. Yeah, I'm going to cover them with the dirt of the street, make them not so shiny.
I think.
All right, we gotta hurry up and hide. Yeah, because they're gonna be here soon, guys.
Are we setting trap in this alleyway?
Yeah, I guess so. We can set it up in the middle of the street. That might. We could see more that way, but we also be able to get targeted by more. We gotta decide quick though soon, guys, because they're coming.
What about the bell in the back?
They can't get at us from back unless they come over roofs. But we have someone on the roof as spy, so I'm sure he will tell us.
That's true.
And actually, I will set up one in the back, just a bell in the back across here on the ground.
Wait, I have other plan because I am brains of group. If you see them coming and do not want to give away position, make sound of seagull in order to alert us. Caw-caw, caw-caw. That way you not give away position, because they'll be like, oh, it's just seagull, maybe doing mating dance. But we will know that means they're coming from behind us.
Make a cat sound instead. I don't think there's a lot of seagulls around here.
I was just about to make that.
Is there a blade of grass on the ground?
Yeah, you could find a piece of grass. Yes.
Okay. Bonkin's going to grab that and kind of like try to use that and make the grass whistle thing. If in case someone does come and he doesn't want to super give us away his position.
Okay, so whatever. Sound doesn't matter. Just if you don't want to shout out, then make noise, and we'll be like, "Oh, there is noise. Somebody's coming up behind us."
I'm still going to go ahead and set the bell up over here in case we don't see anyone.
You go ahead and play with your bell. Square Boy, are you standing there, or are you going to hide around corner?
Let's put him in the barrel, actually. He's probably pretty noticeable.
Okay, where are we putting barrel? Are we leaving barrel where it is?
Are you referring
Yeah,
to
put the barrel here, like right next to the house, so that we can corner them. We can pinch them between two people, you know what I mean?
I am making barrel artwork. Perfect! Look exactly like barrel.
Alright, get in there, Valak. You'll hear the signal.
Valak is getting
Valak can't fit in a barrel. He's
Getting in the
6'10". Or 6'11". He's massive.
He's just going to be restrained if he stands in the barrel.
He can like burst out like fucking Donkey Kong or something.
It'll fit on his head. There's
He
no way
could
he
get
could
in the
fit in that
barrel and cast spells from the barrel.
What, looking out through like a little hole in the side of it?
You can pop out with a lightning bolt. Yeah.
Yeah, that barrel
I
looks
don't really want to
suspicious.
be in a barrel.
This green object is ball bearing.
Yes,
ball
that
bearings.
Okay.
ball bearings are here, and then the other one over here is a piece of string, and a bell.
Okay.
Trip wire.
Alright, we gotta hurry up and hide, guys. They're coming.
Yeah.
Just as
Another 20
Thea
minutes.
says that. Oh, sorry. Juno, were you going to say something?
Thanks for bearings.
That's how you do it, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and climb up on top of the roof too. There's not a whole lot of places to hide.
Okay.
Can I go ahead and roll stealth?
Yeah. So as Fia says, like, get ready. You can roll stealth. Yeah. But yeah, anyone who is starting from like a hidden position or trying to can do that.
I'm hidden around the corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Thea is going to stand in the middle of the street. Valak's in this barrel, right? So he's not immediately visible.
Runs across that.
Yeah. Valak,
I'm stealthing!
yeah. Yeah. He's up on the corner or whatever. Okay.
Would Ariel
So,
do stealth because he's a cat, so I don't. Right?
are you trying to be a sneaky cat?
I mean, he's just being a cat. You know, just kind of like.
Then no, you don't make a stealth check.
Okay.
All right. You hear a it's basically the whistle that you've heard blown before. Oh, I'm sorry. Fuck. No, you know what? Because I didn't say it, you guys still have it. So you guys still have your devil canisters and your whistles and whatever. The whistles won't work for this. Just telling you in advance, you don't spend your time to do that.
If we blow the whistle, somebody comes out. Do you need a hand?
Yeah. But you do still have your devil's breath canisters. So everybody go ahead and roll initiative for me, please. Am I supposed to load up initiative somewhere? Hang on.
Oh. Is the music turned off? Oh, I spelled skip wrong, that's why. I'm not connected to the voice channels. Well, fuck you then, music. Douchebag. Initiative.
Wait, where's my... I don't...
Press on the clock.
On
On
the
your
clock.
left panel.
Got him. All right, cool. All right, and nope, that's not what I want. I want to do this, and then I'm gonna roll a couple people here.
You shouldn't.
Aha.
They kind of suck.
God,
That's some pretty good initiative, Blake.
Yeah, they're not very good.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Okay, that should be alright. Let's go and do this.
I feel like some of them are missing. I mean,
Now if I will sit with no music.
Oh, you're missing. There you go. Hang on.
Do we all know where the ball bearings are? I know they're covered for the enemy, but were we told?
I probably told you guys, or like either I told you guys or you would have seen me dumping them out and be like, "What the hell is Fonkin doing?"
Ooh, Boris doesn't understand. He just picks them up and goes, "You drop these on floor. Be more careful."
You can go ahead and eat it, Boris. It's candy.
Okay, fine. I'm not turning down free
He's
candy.
eating worse thing. He's eating way worse thing.
I mean,
Yeah,
I already filled up on whistles, but I suppose I have room for candy as well.
Just eat a steel ball.
Sorry, guys. How much of this should I have had prepared beforehand?
Some of it.
Alright. Sorry.
That's okay. What I find helps too, like if you have them on the GM layer, you can just roll them normally. Like if you target the token and then you roll initiative for them on their character sheets, it automatically puts them in.
Yeah, I forgot to grab the tokens.
Stop trying to lure him back to the DM layer. Jeez.
Okay. Alright. Here we go. So, let me just...
a female guard.
Yeah, there's some strong ladies.
You have 2 women in your squad.
I mean, quotation marks, women. You know.
Alright, so you guys are able to see these people easily enough.
This is where they also set an ambush, and we're going to spend the first 12 turns waiting for the other people to come after us. Why don't you come over here? Why don't you come over here? We don't want to. We don't want to go over there either. Fine.
Let's call it a draw then.
Hours later.
1 eternity later.
It also is a very slight spoiler that you have the names on the rolls, so we know kind of, or at least I know kind of, what we're up against.
Oh,
that's meta knowledge, but yeah,
that is meta
right.
knowledge. I realise that, but it's just a warning for future, I guess. I don't know. Warning's the wrong word. It's a tip for the future.
Yeah, I will keep that in mind. All right. Cool. Okay. So first up, we have my female guards over here, and 5, 10. Move up this way, and you guys can hear them shuffling down on the streets below. And they don't see anybody except this one in the front sees Elena. And let's see. And it's too far away for her to do anything. So she's going to call out that you guys are on the roof, and then use her action to dash and kind of hug against this wall over here to get some cover. This person takes a dodge action as well. So, okay. It is now Valak's turn. So Valak is, he hears the shout from over there, kind of makes his way around. Okay, 5.
Wait, was he hiding in the barrel or no?
No. He wouldn't have been able to move.
No, just
Put
his
him in
legs
the
sticking out of the
barrel.
barrel. He's got it over the top of him.
Yeah, it's like in Wind Waker, where like Link lifts over the barrel, just his little feet poking out.
Oh, you went upside down?
I
then he can't
think we're
attack.
fairly joking.
Okay.
No, we're joking. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
mostly.
So he'll move up to the corner here. That's his movement. And so he gets a good scan, and he calls out that there's 3 in the street down here because you didn't see the person in the back that way. And he'll take his action. How far is this? Damn, you didn't write everything.
Move your token
Write
to a
everything
spot,
into
and then
his-
you hit Q twice. That hits 1 point right there.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, it doesn't have enough range. He will. Yeah, no. He'll throw a javelin at the one that was standing against the far wall, and he has to roll that. Oh my god, so many fucking tokens.
Just remember, you did this to yourself.
I know. Sorry, guys.
You good, Blake. No one's a pro at this the first time.
My roll 20s seems really slow too.
Now, let's not blame Roll20, okay?
When I'm trying to load characters, character sheets, they take forever to open.
Yeah,
That's your credit card being downloaded, Blake, by the people that pirated the website.
Oh,
That's how they do it. Yeah.
And he has to actually throw a disadvantage. Okay, so he actually hits, and he nails this woman over here, and she takes that hit and just like totally just jabs, and like her sword arm drops. Okay, next one.
Hold on, we didn't. I didn't see your ping at least. Which one did he hit?
He hit this one.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
For 5 damage.
Boris is gonna move to here, crouch slightly behind the barrel, and ready his crossbow. If anybody comes out into the open that he can see, he'll shoot at them with the crossbow.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn. So holding an action to fire the crossbow.
Got it. For anybody in line of sight. So
Any of the enemies.
check. So this is just for reference. This is like 100 feet or so.
Oh, I'll probably have to wait for them to come within 80 feet, so I don't have disadvantage.
Okay, so you'll wait for them to be close enough to
Yeah,
shoot.
I'll wait
Okay.
until I see the whites of their eyes.
Got it. Okay. Fia.
Fia is going to move out here behind Valak. And she is going to ready action. Nah, she's going to use her action to look through Arian's eyes real quick to see what he sees.
Okay.
Just because, like, they didn't come from a position that she expected. Yeah, she's going to take a look. What does Arian see? like, besides his own butthole for like a split second.
No. So it flashes up, and you get kind of that war. It looks like looking through, goggles underwater, sort of. There's like that blurred around the edge, but you can see through Arian's eyes, and you see the three individuals on the street below. Because of Arian's angle, she can see the person that's farther. And because you're using action to kind of scan the area, see the archer lurking at the top of the other building. Yep.
All right, Thea's gonna call out. There's 3 on the street below you guys. There's 1 on the roof directly across.
Kaka, tuki. My gosh, the wrong time.
All right, yeah, cool. That's my turn.
Okay. Arian, now does Arian get to go because you're occupying her brain?
It's only
No,
seen
she
through her
still
eyes.
gets to go. Yeah,
Okay.
the only thing I'm doing is seeing through her eyes. You can still
Okay.
see and everything normally.
Yep. So Kelsey.
What does Arian do? Kelsey, it's your turn.
Oh, WQ.
No, it's Q.
Q.
Yeah, Kelsey's learning how to move her token.
Oh, cool. Wait. I'm going back.
Oh, sure.
Arian disappears down the chimney.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Arian's gonna hop over here. He's gonna kind of like round to get this person's attention to look up at him, and then he's gonna stare. He's gonna kind of like glare down at it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So this enemy, it was the closest guard here, the woman.
Yep,
Mm.
Okay.
right here.
So.
And glare down at it.
Damn, that's good. Is it actually like give the confusion condition, or is it just flavor?
It's just flavor.
Oh, okay. About to say. Oh,
Okay. So
shit.
she fails it. So her next attack will be at disadvantage.
Yes. Well done.
Nice.
Nice move from the cat.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
He's meowing, looking
Okay.
very proud of himself.
That is wonderful flavor text, by the way.
Mm.
It is Masud's turn.
Okay. Hearing that there's someone on the roof, he's going to slip out and try to peek and see if he notices whoever's on the roof. With the line of sight, does he see this guy or is he still concealed behind the slant of the roof?
No, you can see him. Yes.
Okay, I would like to take a shot at him.
Okay. All right. So because he's on the crest of the roof, you could see him, but he is at half cover. But it doesn't matter anyway. So you do hit him, and that lands. So the arrow just bows and arcs slightly enough that it kind of dents into here. Oof.
That was shit for damage, though. But I hit him. Okay, that'll do for me.
All right. Funkin.
Okay, Bonk is going to take a dash action to head down to here and then up over to this.
Using your full action to do that?
Oh no, I'm going to use a bonus action dash,
Yep. Okay.
and then I'm going to hold action. Let's see.
Did I lose you?
No, I'm looking at something. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to hold action.
To do what though?
Oh, to make an attack. So when the guards get a little bit closer, or someone gets a little bit closer. Sorry, I must have cut out when I said or was saying that part the first time.
With your light crossbow, I'm assuming.
Yes, with my short bow.
Oh, short bow. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So it is Elena's turn. She's currently at dinner.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Actually, can I just quickly backtrack a second? I realise it's just become your turn, but would Mossad have had advantage on that first attack as he'd rolled so well with stealth? I know it's just crit fishing, but that would up the damage if he did get the crit.
That's a good point.
Yeah, you
Did
were
it come out of
position. Yeah, you were in a hidden position. So go ahead and just roll another attack roll just to see for the crit.
Okay, let's do.
Good call.
Hey, no whammies.
Nah, sorry, man. Sorry, Juno.
Appreciate it, though.
Interrupted for nothing.
Don't
You
be
still-
sorry.
That would have been a much better damage roll.
Yeah, you still hit the damage is 16.
So I'd like to make a like a leaping attack.
Okay.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, what is the distance from the ground to the
500 foot.
It's
good?
these are just a one-story building, so it's about 10 feet.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm going. Can I sprint? Excuse me. Can I sprint up to here, or whatever you prefer? Probably right here. Or yeah, right here, and then leap across the alley.
Okay.
Run and jump. I mean, Elena's pretty athletic.
Hang on, wait a second. Let me just check the distance again. So you wouldn't be able to make it that far.
Well, I would go up to here to 20 feet, and then
That's that's still way too far.
Too far.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your strength score?
My strength score.
Or your your strength modifier, rather.
I mean, it's up to you.
What was your strength modifier?
4.
Yeah, it's still a long distance for you to measure that. But if you were to run up there, I'll just tell you would be able to see the person directly below you. So
Okay. Well, I want to jump down on her.
okay, yeah, you can totally do that.
And I just choo. And then
Juno, would you like for me to use a portent on this so that you definitely hit? Or...
yeah, use your portent. It's up to you.
Yeah, I want to do that. I'll give you a 15 plus whatever that you get.
Well,
Juno, why'd you do this?
why'd you do this? Person at one of the game.
She rolls an ankle on the way down.
She jumps
God damn
off.
it.
She rolls an ankle. The sword flies off. Bye.
Falls flat on her face, 10 feet down, sword stabs into her head.
Strip
No.
like
And all,
Shayna and like falls face first.
You
He
know,
falls
And all the
into
flour.
a barrel, and we are betrayed by the barrels.
and there was flour in the barrel, and she gets covered in flour again.
the card battle stage of the barrels was always the most confusing of the Beaconwall saga. I can't follow it.
So you manage to you do sort of a run to the edge and do a like Dark Souls-esque kind of falling, like just driving your sword directly into this person, and it slides off of her shoulder, padding on her armor, and just digs into the ground, and your sword is stuck in the pavement between two cobblestones.
Okay.
So your sword is stuck right now, but that's where you are.
I hear
Okay.
the sound of stupid people around corner. I hope it's not our team.
Do you have anything you can do with your bonus action, or are you good?
What was that? Cut out.
Do you have anything you can do with your bonus action, or is that your turn?
That's it.
Okay.
Hey, just simple fighter. Level 1.
All right. I'm going to do a check for Val.
Oh, Gino, we're level 2 actually.
Oh, okay.
No, actually, Elena's level 1.
Oh, okay.
Technically, she's a commoner.
Let's do this.
It's like a level 1 baker.
I think you mean level 1 asthmatic.
Yes.
So Valak hears some stomping coming from over in this building over here. And he can't quite see anybody yet. But there is... Hang on.
In which building?
This building over here. And he can't quite see anything yet, but he hears that something's going on over in that direction. Okay. Ty's turn. So now this one. I'll say he actually. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So now Ty's turn. Ty is over here. Layers. Ty's,
actually, Emmett. Would you say I have line of sight on the big guy? Or not Emmett? Sorry, Blake.
No, you can't. You can't see that.
He's inside the building. You said, didn't you?
Oh, he's inside the building. Okay, I thought he was on the other side.
Yeah, I was just revealing him. Just yeah. So you can't see him yet.
Okay.
Okay. Measure my distance here. No. Okay. So, Ty is going to run up to this person that just dropped from the sky and is going to take a couple of attacks at her.
And a quick question, Blake. Can I see her from my position?
Can you see who?
Ty from my position.
Yeah, you can now that she's moved there, yes.
Okay, as soon as she runs up to Elena, I want to go ahead and take a pot shot at her with my short bow.
Oh, that's right, yeah, because you had your action held.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And is that at advantage since I'm hidden?
Yes.
Okay. Did it roll it?
It didn't come through
there
yet.
It goes.
No, okay. Yep. So you managed to hit her. Roll
okay.
Damage.
And
mm-hmm. Nice job. So that's 14 in total. You take a nice shot under her. She goes to lift her arm to strike Elena, and you hit her kind of right in the armpit, and she lets out this kind of gasp. But she does still Elena and makes 1, 2. So she hits Elena with 18 damage, I'm guessing. With the 21? Does 21 hit?
Oof.
I'm guessing a 21 hits.
Yeah, I think she just got one shot.
Yeah, I think she did. Well, there goes our barrel, guys.
I assume as well that they also did that non-lethally, like they didn't just run up and decapitate her.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. There's not. So there are no character deaths that are going to come up.
No character deaths in Blake's game. Got it. Okay.
In this fight.
In Blake's game. Got it.
We never ever die.
Nope. We are immortal gods.
No, we just ascended to Danny Phantom Dome.
No, we just faint and wake up in the Pokemon Center.
That's
there
right.
You go.
I did try to play some Pokemon battle music, but I'm not allowed to play music on this server.
On that YouTube channel, no.
You are not DJ.
I'm the DJ.
DJ Boris.
DJ Boris.
She is going to use her bonus action. Just
So I'm assuming Elena's down then.
Yeah, she's totally unconscious. She's going to use her bonus action to dash over to this corner to try and...
Would I see her from there?
And the corner of the building is in front of you still. You're still a little far back.
That's cool.
Okay, and that's her turn. Archers. So this guy knows that you shot at him, so he's going to kind of do the same thing. And target Masud. Okay. A longbow attack. And do either of those hit?
Nope.
Okay, so he just and two arrows kind of go by you. You do have half cover. Same deal, by the way. So whatever it is, it's plus 2, I believe, to your AC.
Yeah, half cover is +2.
Okay. This gentleman is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 here, and can now see Valak. So he's going to take a shot at Valak. And neither of those hit him. And that is their turn. Okay. Now the guards over here. So Elena just got taken down. So that one is not really concerned about anything. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's going to use her action to hide right here, actually. One. And she's not very well hidden, but she thinks she is. And then this one is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use her action to dash and hug the building over here, so that she doesn't get shot again. And that's her turn. All right, Valak's up. Valak heard the cry from Elena, and he is going to target. Or actually, no, because he heard the movement in this other building, so he's going to make a quick run. Yep.
Guys, we had planned. It did not involve splitting party. People not listening.
So he's going to go over here, and he's going to ready his action in case anybody emerges from the building, and just swing his maul and take their head off when they come out. Okay, next person, Boris.
Seriously, he just moved into plain sight. Hi. Boris is going to move to
Yeah,
there
we're screwed. The plan's fucked. Go ahead.
and fire his crossbow at purple lady.
Okay.
Hey there, purple lady. Where's my crossbow? There it is. A 25 for 10.
That'll do it. She goes, "Bah!" You hit her right in the neck. And she goes down, bangs her head against the wall, and she is out as well.
Oh shit. Hope you're feeling better soon, fucking bitch. And I'm going to move back behind Barrel. Actually, I'm going to move back. I'm going to move slightly around the corner as well. And that is the end of that chapter.
Okay.
Man, we made a quick work of the rogue that he warned us about.
Yeah, but she took care of one of our people, and we've now got one guy that stood in the middle of the open.
Okay. Shit. Thea is going to go here. Can I peek around this wall that way towards where Arian was looking earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, by the way, the clairvoyance that I get with my familiar cancels at the start of my next turn, so I'm looking through my own eyes now.
You can also see
I would
these women here because they didn't hide very well. So
right. Okay. I'm going to point a yellow crayon at them,
Ooh.
and I'm going to cast Grease.
Avacadabra.
She does have magic words, actually. Hang on. Capra Saponify, and she
At these women?
puts a pool. Yeah, she puts a pool. She starts a wet t-shirt contest. Yeah. Let's see.
10-foot square? Okay.
Do you
Yeah, like
encapsulate
this.
Alana in that one as well?
No, I could, but then I would have to miss targeting one of the other ones. So
I mean, it'd be worth it.
it'll have to wait. It'll have
Make
to
sure
wait.
she stays
Yeah.
prone.
Alana.
Yeah, but no, if she wakes up though and she doesn't see the grease spot there, she can slip on it. Don't worry. I've considered
She
this.
will. She will. Don't worry.
Yeah.
She would.
So they both need to make dexterity saving throws.
One of them will just...
One of them fails hard.
Oh shit, that was wrong. Okay, so the one that was not already injured falls down. Just gonna turn. Yep. Turn token. Boop. And she takes 1, 2, 4. She takes 3 damage as well for bonking her head on the ground. And the other guard though is not really phased by it, but she does still have to move through plenty of grease. It's
Yep.
pretty gross over there.
All right.
Yeah, nice.
She is going to turn around. She's going to turn around to Boris and say, "All right, I slowed him down from the north. Let's work on the guys in the south." And she is going to duck behind these stairs to try to give herself some cover.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is my turn.
Okay. And Arian, your turn. So this person that was already confused by you last time is now staring from the flat of her back and just sees this cat face looking over at her, just menacingly. She's like, "What the fuck is with that cat?"
It is Arian's time to check.
Yeah, Kelsey's not here, unfortunately. She had to step out for a second, so I get to be the cat. I get to be the cat as well, haha. Yeah, Subrace is cutie with a little heart. All right. Yeah, so Arian is going to... She's going to glare at the one that isn't already this what do you call it? She's going to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Glare at the Eternal.
Fuck, I keep closing the things and I don't
Couldn't she
really
just
what
shit
it
off the edge of the roof? Surely that would be more distracting.
That's not the ability.
So
She is going to show... It says eye, glare the Eternal, so it's going to be the brown eye, is what this is.
How
Yeah.
disgusting. She makes a save. So she just flips off the
all
cat. Hey, fuck you, cat.
Arian goes back this way towards the roof.
Mosud, our ranger.
Okay, well...
Oh, sorry, I apologize. Is that Aaron's full turn after moving?
Yep, she's done.
Joel.
Okay, well, I'm going to continue this little dog fight on the rooftop. So I'll take another longbow shot. Yes, much better. If
Sorry,
it is.
I just can't see the roll yet, but how much damage was it?
He got a 17, 7 damage.
Yep. So that should hit him. Sorry, guys. It's just loading.
You're fine. Good.
Technical difficulties abound today.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Now okay.
Yeah. A little quiet.
Alright, so you aimed at the archer there, his armor class. Yep, so that definitely hits him, even with the half cover. And that was 7 damage. He's like, "Go! God damn it!" just his, I just have to move so I can adjust his. One. Ooh, back up here. Nope, he's right there. And he just lets out this like loud cry. Ah, fucking ow, ow. Okay, so you definitely hit him. Anything else? Joel?
Sorry, forgot I muted myself. I'm just going to move a couple steps to the side here and get better cover behind this here.
Yeah, sure. You have like full cover on that now. Okay.
Sweet.
All right. And Funkin, now it is your turn.
Okay, I like to bonus action hide and then take a pot shot at the same guy that Masood's aiming for.
Yep, sure.
Don't you have to roll for stealth first?
Oh yeah, you would do that.
Oh yeah, let me go ahead and roll for stealth then.
Nat 20.
You're very
Okay.
sneaky indeed.
All right.
Then you would get advantage because you're hidden.
Yeah,
Yep.
let me see about that.
Let's get another one of them net 20s.
24.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Roll
and
damage
then
and
sneak attack.
yeah.
sneak attack. And
10.
And you fuck this guy up, and you see him like he pokes his head up, and then the arrow just jabs him in the eye, the blunt part of the arrow, and he's and he just like tips over, and tumbles back, and he is unconscious.
Yeah, imagine we're using like blunted field.
It's like a
arrows or
Wilhelm
something
scream.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not my eye. I was going to cast light on that later on. No.
Okay, nice shot.
Nice try. Very nice try there, Boris or Adam.
Any other movement there?
Yeah, I want to move behind the chimney,
Okay, you do so.
and that'll be my turn.
Cool. So you're not hidden anymore, just so you know.
Yeah, I know. I just moved behind the chimney for cover.
Yep, got it. Okay, Elena is knocked out.
I've got to roll a death saving throw.
No,
Yeah,
you're
you
just
might-
knocked unconscious.
No, because you would have outright died,
Really?
except it's non-lethal right now. So you're just out.
You got 21 points of damage.
18, but yeah.
From what?
Oh, was it 18? Oh.
that. Yeah, these guys are much higher level than we are.
A rogue
Much higher
stabbed
level.
A rogue stabbed you in the head.
A rogue just cut your head off, but not actually.
Yeah.
They're not all of them are much higher level than you.
I mean,
I
the
shot
archers
her in the
already have
armpit.
the archers already have 2 attacks, and the rogue had 2d6 of sneak attack damage. That's considerably higher level than us.
I guess that's true.
Boris
Yeah.
did avenge you, though, so you got that
Yeah,
going for
you guys kill her easily enough. It only took 2
Oh
attacks.
yeah. We're sneaky enough. We're making this
Fine.
work.
Being a
It's
scrimmage.
fine. It's fine.
So all of a sudden, so Valak was expecting this guy to jump out of the doorway over here, and from the window upstairs, there's a crash, and this guy lands on his feet, and you see this big boy who is also carrying what does he have? He has a big mace on him, and he takes a swing just as Valak actually takes a swing himself, because he did still have that action ready. So Valak's swing, he wasn't expecting him to come from up above. It goes a little bit wide and just dents the wall. And this guy, hits with one of the attacks and does 6 damage to bring him to that. And he'll just stay there. And okay, next is Ty. She's out. Archer 1 is down. Archer 2 pops back out a little bit to see what coverage he has. He just sees a cat up on the roof. He can't really see anybody else very well. except for Fia. So he will take a shot at Fia.
Do I get cover for hiding behind the stairs, or is it not good enough for that?
It's only the stairs are only they're not high enough. It's only coming up to like your fin, maybe.
Okay, fair.
Right, so he will take a shot at that. Does that hit? 7?
7? No.
But that probably does. So 4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fia takes an arrow in the shoulder. Oh, God, that's supposed to be non-lethal.
And he ducks back over here behind his corner and ends his turn. And then the guards, this lady carefully, tenderly moves off of the grease and has, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And
the grease is difficult terrain, just so you know.
Oh, okay. All right. So that was 10 feet. So 50. Yeah. So about there. And she is kind of roused by her kind of team captain or whatever, making moves against Valak over there. So she's going to chuck her spear. To try and hit Valak, which she does. And Valak is a little bit surprised by that and here, and that is her turn.
Big boy better rage.
Right. Valak. Come on. She's loading. Sorry. I keep closing it by accident because it's just my natural instinct to close the window instead of just double clicking on the thing because I never do that. Literally any program ever. So.
No, I hear you. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Blake, I hate to burden you, but shouldn't this one have moved as well? I think they share the same initiative, don't they?
Oh, actually, does she still have health?
Yeah, she still has health. She's just knocked prone.
She
with the
fell
grease
over.
spell.
I was mistaken. Yeah, she just has a disadvantage on her attack. So, okay. So before Val goes, yeah. So she'll move that way, and then basically that's all she can move, I think. But she can't reach anywhere else, so that's it. I keep forgetting about this guy though, and he actually will go 5, 10, 25. And he's just going to stay right there and use his action to dodge.
Guys, have we started yet? I was hiding around the corner waiting for the cue.
Well, he was actually waiting for Mernon to jump out. But okay, so Valak's turn, and yeah, he will rage. Was that? But he's not wearing heavy armor actually, so yeah. So he uses his rage. Let me count off one of those, and he'll use his spell hit against him, which hits plus rage damage. This guy takes the ball square in the ribs on the left side and pushes off the wall and just like, and he just kind of laughs it off a little bit. So this is at 19. Good. Okay. Does Valak have multi attacks or anything like that? Shit. No, not that. Reckless danger. Yeah. Okay. So he's good. And that's his turn. Brings us to Boris.
Boris will run around the corner. Actually, no, I'll stop there. I'll fire at this guy here.
Can I portent your roll to make sure you hit real quick?
Sure.
Okay, so it'll be 15, whatever your dex modifier is, plus your proficiency.
So it'll be 21 for 7 damage.
Okay, so that hits. And he takes another hit there.
Okay, I've used that.
And bonus action, can I drink my can I drink my drink? Is it a bonus action or
Yep, bonus action to drink it.
interaction? Cool. So I'll take a drink of that. Yeah, as a bonus action, it says in there. And that's the end of my turn.
Mm-hmm. And that's it is a D6. I believe you rolled a 14 on your bruise tool. So.
I did indeed, yes.
Cool. Thea, it's your turn now.
Fia's gonna pull a white crayon out of her pocket and go over here. Peek around this place again, right here. Is she close? No, she's not. She will never be close enough. Okay, so I'm gonna nix that. Never mind. Do I have sight of the boy over here?
Yes, you do. Yeah, this is like a second story window thing, so it's clear.
Got it. Okay, I am going to cast Firebolt at the boy, and I'm also going to tell Boris. I'll say, Boris, there's a couple of people around that corner. Get ready.
My body is ready.
All right. Firebolt.
And that
on this boy.
His AC is 16, so that hits.
Oh, beautiful. All right. 5 points of fire damage. And
he's thoroughly scorched and singed, and you get one of his eyebrows, so now he just looks very silly, and it's definitely something you intended to do by making him look silly.
Yeah, absolutely. And then can Thea, as a bonus action, kind of lift up the barrel and see if she can duck into it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to move inside the barrel so I have cover.
Okay. You're now in the barrel.
We're doing it, guys. This is it. We're living the dream. All right, that is my turn.
So what's your... actually... Object armor class. So your AC is 15.
What do you want to know? My AC is 15 now?
Yep.
Oh, so they can still shoot me?
Yeah, they can shoot the barrel.
Heck. All right. Well, screw that then. I'm just going to move around the barrel. So
they don't
move around here to this corner.
This guy's around the corner. He didn't see you get into the barrel, so
he
just wouldn't see you there anymore. Fair. So it's still kind of like a high. The big bully guy saw you get in the barrel, so he come over and smash the barrel and hit you, basically.
You'll have to get Boris first.
Let him try. I want to see how special he thinks he is. All right. That's my turn.
Yep. Okay, cool. And yeah, you're a small girl, so you are fully in the barrel, so you're good. Arian's turn.
Okay. Kelsey came by from baking brownies to let me know exactly what she wants Arian to do. Arian's going to come over here, and he is going to move over to this square and just kind of off the awning of the roof, try to squat and poo on this person right here. And I guess that's her way of doing glare of the Eternal?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure.
Ed.
Hey, Ed.
Is Ed here?
I don't think he's in chat, but...
oh, no, he's just in the chat. Okay.
You can just let him know that we're killing Valk. Yeah, so... Alright. Wisdom. Yep, fails. So she has disadvantage on her next attack as well. And Arian succeeds. Nice. So that is most of its turn.
No.
Fuck, I'm muting myself again. I need to stop doing that. Okay, so what are your rules about shooting into a melee?
You can just shoot into a melee. I don't.
Okay. Let's see.
Are you worried about hitting Valak or something?
Yeah,
No.
that's the concern.
Yeah, you won't hit him.
Okay.
Unless
I'm
you
right
want
here.
to.
Kind of tucked between these
Yeah,
two.
if you're aiming for Valak,
Oh
then you can do that.
no!
Okay, cool. He's within range.
If you get a nat 1, that may still because he is in front, then that may have an effect. But
That is a
otherwise-
risk I am willing to take.
otherwise, there's no disadvantage or anything like that. Fine.
Now, here's another question. How is he looking? How healthy is he?
The big
guy.
that jumped out the window.
Yeah.
He's pretty hurt. He's
Good.
he's past bloodied, you would say.
Cool. Well, I'll just take a regular shot at him then. Yeah.
Yeah, that's plenty. So you jab him, and you kind of do the same thing that you did to the other guy, and you poke him in the eye, or maybe that Fonkin did before, and you jab him in the eye with this blunt arrow.
We're losing so many eyes. There's going to be so many eye patches on the guard.
This is
It's gonna look like Outer Heaven.
this is becoming the range.
yeah.
People on Squad F's like kind of signature. It's like, oh, we fought them.
There's one thing they say about the
Get ready
guards
for
of
eye patch
Beaconwall.
down.
The guards of Beaconwall have no depth perception. Every single one of them, just one eye.
See, Mister, it's either going to be us going for eyes or us going like for chopping off ears, like just the signal.
That just reminds me of fuck, what was
The
that
barrel.
movie? The Ridiculous Six. We're the Left Eye Gang.
You know what?
Okay, well, that's all for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Fonkin, you can start going. It's just I'm having
Okay.
issues.
I'm going to bonus action hide,
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
then
you're hidden for sure.
okay. And can I see this person?
She's a little close. She's
Okay.
out from the woods. Yeah, you can see her from there where you are. Maybe move forward
Okay.
1 5-foot square to like the apex of the roof, and then you'd be
There.
able to see her. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take a pot shot at her. 15.
That does hit, I believe. No, it does not. Nope.
Does not. Okay.
Anything else?
Let's see. Did bonus action. I think I'm good. Yeah.
Okay. Lena is knocked out. Merlin's turn. I don't know why his initiative just changed. That's weird. Oh no, he's out of initiative. Ty is done. Archer, here we go. Okay, so this guy pops out, and he does see you at the top of the roof, Funkin. So he's going to take a shot at you. 14 hit.
Yep.
Okay, so 5 damage. And a 12 misses, I would think.
Yes, it does.
Okay. So you take 5, and then he ducks back around again. Okay, now we got the guards. This woman is extremely angry about the cat pooping on her, but is still... It's just a cat. She's like, what the fuck? And is not going to try and attack a cat who is 10 feet above her anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Some fries, motherfucker.
Boris becomes Samuel L. Jackson.
And she tries to attack Boris.
With disadvantage because of cat poops, or I can't.
You got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the cat poop.
As she goes to rear her blade back, it just lets off this gross cat poop smell, and she tries to hit for 14, I believe.
That misses. 23 would have hit, but 14 misses.
Yeah. So
cat poo is strong.
Why does everybody here smell like cat shit? What is going on? Bunkhouse smell like cat shit. Guards smell like cat shit. This city has problem.
So that was her first attack.
By the way, I'm single.
Actually, she doesn't have multi-attack. So that's her turn. Then this one goes 30 and is over here as well. She can't quite reach you, Boris.
Hello.
Her training has told her she needs to be in a 1, 2, 3. Takes an action to dash and get around you, and does slip on the ball bearings when she moves into this area. Which can you roll the description for me real quick? I know it's
just make a save.
Dex save.
Yeah.
So she fails. What happens? She falls prone?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she falls prone.
Yeah.
Right. And then because this is the rule on hard city streets, she falls unconscious and bonks her head.
She's had bad luck with that.
Oh wait, no, she doesn't fall unconscious though. She does hit her head, but I was thinking she was the other one. But yeah, she's on the ground. And she still has disadvantage on her next attack. Okay. Valak, it is now his turn. He sees his friend getting flanked, although one of them fell down and made a mistake. But he's enraged and really wants to punch somebody in the face.
Are
But
you,
he
Chuck
goes-
them into the building.
are you using the flanking rule?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to know.
So he runs over and tries to basically slam this woman with his maul. Definitely clubs her like nearly to death in his rage. So he actually did 12 damage because of his rage damage.
Yes. Here's that.
She's totally
Just in
fucked.
time.
Oh, very nice.
I'm just spectating. Carry on, folks.
Hi, Ed.
Nice.
So yeah,
Miss-
sorry for being late.
We're just happy to see you at all.
So yeah, how's it going, guys?
Pretty good.
Oh, it's been kicking ass.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Juno died on her first turn, but
Damn.
Yeah.
other than that,
She
She jumped off a building and got
I know, right?
Shot a yellow in the
damage.
combat.
Yeah, I got one shot at it.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
I will say that Falcon tried to Falcon tried to shoot the assailant, but yeah.
so after dispatching that guard, he will move and hold his mace ready above the one that just fell down. And now that's Boris' turn.
So the guy that you may have noticed, I've written a comment above him. Is he actually going to do anything? 'Cause I
Oh,
thought
fucking
he's
Jesus, I
come
forgot
around
about
the
him
corner and
again.
Dodge.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot about him again. Fuck. Whatever, I'll move him now. It was...
Whoa! It's my turn. It's your fault if you forget to look. No, I'm joking.
So he moves because he saw the other guards trying to flank. He was going to come and try and help with that. But yeah, he just witnessed Valak knock one of them out. And now I was just staring and is like, oh god, I'm not in cover.
That is it. That is all he's going to do. Fine. Boris is going to stamp on this woman's face. I'm gonna... Oh no, I have advantage because she's prone.
Correct.
16 for 6.
Yep. So that just barely hits, and she is knocked out.
Excellent.
You've dispatched her as well.
And I'll move over to this guy and go, are you actually part of combat, or are you a referee, or you know what? Fine. And I will bonus action headbutt him.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You got disadvantage on it anyway, so you bonk him on his metal helm, and just like, ow, that was not what I wanted. No.
Or maybe it was. It wasn't. But it might have been. But it wasn't.
It is Fia's turn.
All right. Fia is going to remove the barrel like Solid Snake and go about 15 feet. Let's see. Fia's seen this bloke around the building come out and cast several times, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Or he's seen him cast a bow out. Fia is going to ready action. She pulls out like a reddish-looking crayon, and she is keeping an eye on this guy over here. She's going to fire as soon as she sees him poke his head around the corner again.
You use instead of a wand, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
It's. I should say, like, it's expending a little bit of the wax every time she does it. It's almost kind of like she's drawing with magic. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, what? I'm sorry. What was the attack?
I'm holding my action. I'm holding a firebolt, basically, until I see this guy poke his head out, and then I'm going to fire it at him as soon as I see him.
I see. Okay. And that's your turn?
Yep. Yeah. That's my turn.
All right, Arian.
Yeah. Just gonna just sit there, look adorable, make meowing sounds. So.
Fia looks up, like she's doing magical incantations, like rotating her crayon around, and she hears the meowing. She's like, "It's not time to feed you yet, Mr. Cute Nose." All right, that's it.
Mosud, it's your turn.
Okay, well, this guy's looking pretty vulnerable, so I'll take a shot at him.
Okay. Take it at disadvantage because he was holding a dodge action as being out and not in cover.
Yeah, 11 ain't gonna cut it.
Let me double check for it. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Nope. Yep. So he just goes, "Wah!" And he looks like he was probably good at dodgeball, but like he wasn't good at offense ever. Yeah. So you missed with that one. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move. Let's see.
You could easily hop down, by the way, onto this wood pile, and then get down like without. It wouldn't cost any movement to do that.
No, I'm gonna move up here.
Okay.
Towards the little bridge here.
Yep.
Okay, that'll do me.
All right. Conkin. Same for you. If you hop down to that wood pile, it wouldn't cost any movement.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop down to the wood pile here.
Okay.
And then, I'll go ahead and take a pot shot at him, and then bonus action.
Bonus action to what? Sorry?
Oh, I'm taking a pot shot at him now, and then after I take a shot at him, I'm going to bonus action hide.
Okay.
So,
In plain
12.
A 12 does not hit.
Okay.
Plus, it'd be
Is that plain sight?
What stood in the middle of the street when he's below you? I imagine.
Yeah. I guess that would be disadvantage.
What?
It wouldn't
No,
matter
he's
'cause you
doing the
missed
dodge
either way.
action.
Yeah.
That's why you'd have disadvantage. Anyway, you missed.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to worry about it then. For hiding.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Leo's down. Merlin is down. Tig is down.
You know, if you hover over the names on the terminal, there's a little red garbage can appears, and you can delete them off if they're down. That way you don't have to keep flicking through them.
Ah, yes. Okay. Archer pops out.
All right,
And
I cast
sees-
Firebolt.
Yep, that's right.
All right.
Sees a firebolt hurling towards his head.
It's coming. Give me a minute. Oh!
Ooh.
That was just what you needed, and you light up his hair, and he goes, ah! Ah! And he just pats it out, and then just looks at his hands. His hands are all burnt up and stuff too, and he's like, ugh, and he just faints.
Do you want your arrow back?
He can't hear you because he is unconscious.
I'll tell him later.
So he's out. Okay. And that, and now it would be the guard's turn. So he basically drops his spear and is like, okay, I give up. And he is surrendering to you.
Is he doing the dodge action?
Yeah, he would still take a dodge action, like if you tried to pet him, but...
Smart move.
Huh?
Said smart move. Taking the dodge action.
He's not doing anything else. Valak hears him and marches up, and he's enraged, but he focuses on, he remembers Tempest's words, and is like, if he surrenders, we give him leave to go. It's fine. And that's his turn. Boris, it's your turn.
Rules of competition are we must knock everyone out in order to win. Letting him stay awake is not winning competition. And Boris is going to... I don't know, can he... Yeah, he's going to try and punch the guy with disadvantage, because the guy's dodging. So let me turn on disadvantage. There we go. So punch 1, 10 misses, and then he's going to spend a key point. What is the 14 in my red circle? What is that relating to on my character?
It's your passive perception.
Ah, okay. And then he's going to spend a key point to do a flurry of blows and try and punch him 2 more times.
Okay.
Ugh, and that one. 20 for 8 damage.
So he's very shifting around. He's like, no, I don't want to. And then steps one way and then moves to another. And as he ducks to get out of the way of your second punch, he just totally wasn't expecting the third one. He just clocks him right in the head. And he's like, oh, my nose.
I'm sorry, it's rules for competition. Must punch.
Yeah. So he got punched right in the face. Anything else?
No, it's into my turn.
Okay. Fia, it's your turn.
All right. Fia calls out, yeah, sorry, it's the rules. I gotta haul this firebolt at you. Incendiaire! And she uses her portent roll because she fucking knew this was going to happen. Yeah. So she's going to cast, it's going to be a 19 because that was one of my portent rolls. And he's just going to have to take this damage and there's not a lot he can do about it.
Wait, but
it's 4 damage.
I was going to say it's disadvantage, but a 24 and a 19, I imagine it still hits.
Oh, is it still, how does that work for portent? Is that...
No, it means that one of the rolls is a 19 and then you roll for the other roll, usually.
Oh, okay. I see how that is. Maybe we should establish what that is right now, because...
You hit him, and
that might come up later. Yeah.
What Adam said makes sense to me. So.
Okay. I ended up rolling a 19 anyway, so that worked out.
So you just hit him in the gut of his armor, and it doesn't really burn him too much or anything like that. But it's just like the impact of this bolt hitting him. He was already feeling pretty rough, and he just crumples over and just looks up and is like, "Good match," and then falls down unconscious.
Thanks, you too.
Is that us out of initiative?
Yep.
Boris screams, "Oh no, he's on fire!" and begins stamping out the fire. Oh, what else have disadvantage? I will save you.
Hold on.
He wasn't even on fire, so you're just stomping on this guy. But you seem to be slipping off his armor or something.
Oh no, he's on fire!
At this point, you hear... Are you still really punching this guy?
I'm trying to put out the fire that I rolled an 8 on for deception. I'm just making sure he's unconscious. Non-lethally stamping on him.
Non-lethally stamping on a man. Yeah. All right.
You're basically just kicking this guy.
Boris, he's done.
Man, kicking the guy while he's down. Come on, Boris.
I'm trying to
Boris,
put
he's
out
done.
fire.
No, he's okay.
Okay. Is anybody else on fire?
Can I do a medicine check to make sure Boris didn't just kill a man in front of me?
You can, yes.
Okay. He's dead.
Yeah, you look at him and you're like, he's not on fire anymore.
Yeah.
Probably fine, I
You
guess.
put out the fire, but he's dead now. You crushed him.
I was too slow. I should have stamped faster. Rest in
Yeah,
peace,
that's a real
poor
shame.
man. Rest in peace. Why does
I was
his
just gonna
chest keep
say-
going up and down?
Arian, that you don't have any poop left, unfortunately. So
Mm.
you're out of poop.
You give it an honest effort.
You need to reload.
Had that as one of your character resources.
Yes. Yeah, one of her class resources is now shit.
You have to save it up throughout the day.
Yeah.
She recharges it on the short rest. Yeah.
And she gains more with each level.
Yeah.
Is that
No
actually
shit
with
at
us?
9th level. Sorry.
Is that actually with
Yes.
us playing, or did you just tune in?
Oh, yeah, Kelsey's here now.
No,
Yeah, she
Ed.
was listening the whole time. Oh, yeah, Ed.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm here, trying to catch up on what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, you just finished your combat trial, and everybody's kind of gathered in the middle, except one of your teammates.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that.
I'm going to do a medicine check. A non-invasive medicine check. Oh, she's dead as well. Oh, what a shame. I really enjoyed... What was her name? Whatever, she was okay, I guess. Oh, well. Let's move on with our lives.
You all hear "Prr, prr, prr," and this is basically the commencement whistle, and you see some guards kind of rush in, and everybody starts basically carting off these unconscious people, and you see a couple of them laying hands on people and waking them back up and getting them just to stable standpoint or whatever. And one of the guards also does this for Elena. But yeah, you guys saw her earlier, and this Lady Ty just totally, like, Eatman, like, decked the shit out of her, and like, she's pretty rattled, you're pretty sure. But she wakes
Hey,
up.
Boris, you said you took the barrel?
It's very heavy, and somebody keeps making noises inside it.
Fogg is making his typical, like, research noises. That you've grown accustomed to.
Oh, research noises, huh?
Yeah.
Research noises for what?
What is
He
this
pulls
tiny
out his
amount of
research notes and starts babbling.
tiny amount of liquid coming out of barrel?
So Orly runs up and is like, "Well, you did it. Too bad about Elena, but she probably should have trained a bit harder. Anyway, it's looking good. I'm glad she's stable.
Yes, she is
Yeah,
dead.
you made short work of Squad A. They were one of the good ones. So you keep surprising us. Anyway, this is good news. You fought well. You used your cover. Basically, everything that you should do, you did. So, well done. And he just kind of he pats we'll say Valak on the shoulder because most of it's over helping Elena. And says, "All right, head back to the barracks, and I'll meet you there. Have to clean
Really,
up
is it a
mess."
problem? Is it a problem if we killed someone?
What?
Yeah, one of the 8 Squad A people died while we were fighting.
Which one? Who?
I pointed the one next to me right here.
He was on fire. We tried to extinguish, but was too slow, and unfortunately,
Forrest stomped
he
on him
perished.
when I knocked him unconscious.
I agree. I was
Orly.
trying to heroically put out the fire.
Orly, yeah, medic, we need a medic over here. One of the guards comes over and kind of rattles this guy and gives him a little cure wounds spell, and he's not dead.
Stop. No, he is already dead. It is fine. He said that we could have all of his money and his bunk.
Just get
I've
back
never
to
seen
the
I've never
guardhouse.
seen a
I'm not
raised
even-
bed spell before. That looks
Look.
real easy.
I'm not going to say anything
Zombie.
about you taking the barrel prop or anything, so just take it.
It is
Get
my
out of here.
barrel. I arrived with barrel.
I know you didn't, so just take it. I'm letting you have it. Go ahead.
Thank you. It is mine. Get away
Oh
from
my
my
God.
barrel!
Oh no!
No, Falcon's been in the barrel the whole time. That's why I'm moving around with it.
No. I'm shaking barrel. Anybody inside barrel is out of barrel.
Do you want me to make a dexterity save or like?
Kitty, do shit in
Trying to
barrel.
claw.
Quick!
He's out.
Damn it. Then I will do shit in barrel. Everybody turn around.
All right, I'm getting out of here, weirdos. I'll see you later. Fia's out there. Come on, Arian. You don't need to see this.
I have performance issues under pressure. I cannot.
Kelsey, it's up to you. Did she just choke you to unconsciousness?
She basically did.
Thea says, "Come on, Arian, let's get out of here." Arian turns around. Oh God, Arian, no!
As you turn around and look at the ground, Arian's body does this kind of like Yoda in Return of the Jedi, like fade, disappear.
There goes 10 minutes. All right, well, I'll be right back.
It costs you 10 gold as well to bring
Yeah.
your cat back.
Not trivial at all. Yeah.
There we go. Now you've learned lesson as to why rough sex is illegal.
What? I
The
wasn't
more
trying
you
to.
know.
What? Just a confused Fia. What?
Authorities
Fade to black.
fixation.
Hard cut.
So you guys start heading out together. We'll say that you go around the corner and cast your ritual. Emmett?
Yeah, it costs 10 gold. Get the incense together.
Okay.
All right, I'll do that. Arian's back.
Is it
You,
complete-
you see-
After you complete the ritual, does Arian just sort of get up and be like, I was faking it?
No, he's
You look like an idiot.
like Blake said, he is like, Return of the Jedi Yoda, just fading in, nothingness. And it's like watching a little girl watching her cat die for like a minute, and then Thea just gets up and is like, oh well, that sucks. And then Thea just takes out a black crayon, starts drawing some runes on the ground, and he takes out a bunch of incense from her bag, and she says, Wara Amaka. She just starts chanting that for like 10 or so minutes. And then immediately, after 10 minutes, Arian just poofs back onto her hat. Perfectly fine.
So as you guys are walking,
Hello, Aaron, too. You're the best.
Forgot to load this.
Give her
I'm
give
just
her a
gonna
hug again.
a picture really quick in the Discord chat. Yeah, as you guys are heading back towards the guardhouse, you see this guy. Should that be?
You close your character.
Having so much trouble right now.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Okay, you see this guy comes out from around the alley over here, and goes, "Hey there, you're the new trainees, right? You're the new guard."
No.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching you fight.
Whatever you're selling, we are not interested. We don't have money.
No, I'm not selling. I'm not selling much. I'm just selling, I guess, information. So you're looking at this guy, and he's like kind of greasy. You know, he's a little unshaven. And he's got like hand wraps on. His clothes are a little bit tattered. And he's like, I'm always around the slums around here, and I just know information. I just wanted you to say I'm a big fan, and you're quickly becoming my favorite guards. I thought it'd be good if we knew each other.
Biblically?
What are you trying to get away with?
I'm not trying to get away with anything. I know what you did for Billy. I know what you did for Molly.
I didn't do anything for Billy.
Wow. It's not how he tells it. Anyway, I just think that it's important to have people looking out for the common person, And I respect that a lot.
Billy needs to quit talking about stuff that he doesn't know about.
Oh, don't blame the boy. It's not his. It's not like he was getting in trouble or anything. I know how to keep my mouth shut. I just was
Billy
thinking
didn't do anything, right?
No. It was all her, and I point to Fia. Can I insight Fia?
Yes. Yeah, you get the feeling that Fia is probably muddling a couple details.
All right. Bonkin's not going to say anything, but keep an open mind.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps it would be in our mutual best interest if you tell us your name, friend.
Oh, folks around here call me Skeeter.
Skeeter.
I don't like that name. Could you change it to something more interesting?
But that's how everyone knows me. You can call me Skeet if you want. It's a little weird, though.
Skeeter's better.
What about Teeter? I like Teeter.
That's not my name. Should I call you Taurus? You realize that he knows your name.
Yes, if you must. I mean, if my name offends you as much as Skeeter offends me, then fine.
Okay. You'll be Taurus, I'll be Teeter to you. That's fine. I'm just hoping that we can become friends.
I have a few details to share with you about what's going on the lower levels, things that sometimes don't reach the guardhouse. So,
I'd like to insight Skeeter.
Okay.
Who's Skeeter? Do you mean Tita?
Obviously, obviously,
You
no
trust
one.
him implicitly.
Yes.
You think it's like it's interesting that your reputation has gotten to this point that like, oh wow, we must be starting to get pretty famous. I mean, these random people are just coming up to us and really enjoy our company and everything like that. They want to help us out.
Hello.
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 Did Elena make it?
Alina's alive.
She's awake now.
She's
traveling.
dead.
Yeah, you're with the group. We're meeting with this shady fucker named Skeeter.
She has permanent
Who knows our
brain
names?
damage.
The
Yeah.
volleyball game?
Elena can no longer talk. She only grunts and makes hand gestures.
She has a fear of roofs.
She has to eat through a straw. No.
Yep.
I don't know.
She's in a full body cast.
She has a colostomy bag.
Damn, that's all you had to say. Perfect.
You have asthma and a colostomy bag. You're the most fearsome character ever.
Oh my god.
So,
I mean, our fearless leader just YOLO'd into a 3-man hit squad.
Yeah.
He just, like, this level 1 girl just jumped off a building and fell right in front of 3 separate people and just got insta-killed, like, immediately. Just torn to pieces.
I love our team.
So, whatever, Teeter, you have information that is interesting, apparently. What do you want in return? I wasn't listening. I was trying to convince Cat to shit in barrel.
I don't want anything personally. I'm just hoping that we could keep the streets a little bit cleaner in the slums districts.
You want me to stop shitting in the street?
That would be a start, yeah. But I meant more from a criminal element. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, I can stop committing
But
crimes
Boris,
as well.
I thought you had performance.
It's just when you guys are watching. A normal street is fine. Usually if children are playing around, they laugh, it's funny.
So
You may want to have your bowel issues checked out, my friend.
Are you
Barrel
flirting
issues?
with me?
Bowel issues. Close enough.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's been some people kind of on the streets that the guard don't necessarily care about the smaller issues, you know? And I was hoping that maybe you could help us out and it'd be a mutual gain. See, you'd be helping the neighborhood and I'd be helping you sort of build a reputation, you know?
We already have reputation, but I'm interested in helping people on streets.
Good. Listen. The first thing I heard, we'll do a little test run, and if I give you good intel, then maybe we talk some more. So, first thing, there's been a small gang. They've been holding off one of the alleyways and basically turned it into a small toll road. It's up in the kind of the northern northeastern district and the northwestern area, and it's a good sort of thoroughfare where people use it often to go to the markets to head to work in the morning and things like that, and it gets a lot of foot traffic and well, it's a big shortcut, and with the people paying the toll there, it's really put a damper on everyone.
I have a good idea. What we could do is dress as commoners, go through toll road. When they try to tax us, then we beat shit out of them and steal their barrels.
I can hook you up with a barrel, sure.
You get us barrels?
I mean, they're not that hard to come by, right?
All right, drop everything. We're working for Who do you want us to kill?
Well, I mean, how you get rid of them is up to you. I can't really say one way or the other. I certainly wouldn't want a guard to kill anyone. That's
No, that was a joke, right, Valak? That was a joke. He was winking.
So, obviously
Falcon
he
pokes his
doesn't...
head up in.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, please.
Okay. Falcon
So
pokes his head up
saying,
and.
Classic Taurus.
So you want us to kill? You want us to kill you? And as Falcon says that, he points his rapier towards Skeeter.
I don't think. No, he wants
why
us
are
to
we-
kill an alleyway full of people.
Yeah.
No, but we're in an alleyway now, and he's the we're the only people besides him.
not me.
Look at
I don't know what you're talking about. I just want to give you information. I want to help my people. That's all I'm trying to say. You're free to leave. You don't have. This clearly isn't a good time. We can talk later. It's fine. I'll find you again.
I'm done making jokes. Come on.
Teeter, it is fine. We are happy to help. Point at the alleyway. We will go and we will investigate the alleyway.
Have any reports been filed with the other guardsmen?
He told our guards they did not care.
This is true. I just wanted to make sure that there was some kind of paperwork or something that would justify our actions to the higher-ups.
Well, sure. You can report on anything. I'm not asking you to do off the books, so to speak. Fill out your normal guards reports. I don't know. I'm just saying. Everyone tells me they have higher priorities.
This is where my plan. You know the plan? That plan. This is where that works well because we're just walking. We walk through alleyway. They jump us. They try to rob us or kill us or whatever, and we retaliate. We accidentally drown them in their own anuses, and therefore we were doing our jobs. People got killed. Stuff happened.
Sides only doesn't know his ass from his elbow as far as justice goes. Let's just take care of these guys.
That's fine. Real quick, Blake, I would like to insight check this guy just to see if he's acting like he's trying to influence us with a more ulterior motive.
Funkin'
Does he have something to gain from this?
Oh yeah,
that's good. That's all good for fun. But Masood is very well aware of their reputation within the guards and realizes that if this dude is approaching them, even with the recommendations that he'd gotten mentioning the other two, we're the fuck up squad, and we know it. He's approaching us for a reason, and I'm suspicious immediately.
You know that he definitely has no. He told you he wants to clean up the districts and things like that. So
yeah, so he's not completely altruistic, and I'm sure about that. Although, if it is an issue that we can help with, Masood's not going to object to anything. He's just going to keep the information to himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you know he has a goal in mind. You're not sure maybe what it is. Like maybe it's like a hero complex thing. Like he wants to be seen as like saving his community or something. Based on the information you know right now, it's like,
or maybe
he definitely is trying to get you to do this.
Maybe he wants the alley for himself. Shit like that. Maybe. I don't know. But either way, yeah, this is a problem if people are imposing inappropriate tolls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so your plan, however you want to go about it, it sounds lovely. I just was hoping for some help. I can see you're under a little bit of stress. Is Fonkin still holding up the rapier?
No, Falcon put it away as soon as everyone said that we're not going after him.
Okay. He still has his kind of hands up, like as a sign of he's not trying anything, that sort of thing. I can see you're under maybe a bit of stress and, just coming out of a fight of your own. I know you're finishing your trials. We'll talk later. It's fine. It's nothing that needs to be solved today, but sooner would be better. So, I'll,
Wait. This barrel that you have promised us, if we solve it today, would it be delivered today?
I'd have to see where I can wrangle one up. I don't just have them.
You said
I'm
they
not a
were
Cooper
easy
myself.
to come by. Did you lie
Boris,
to me?
we still have not received our full commendations yet. We're not officially guards at the moment.
That is
We
why
need
it
to
is
speak to
fine.
Orly first.
Ah, you people with your rules.
I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. What, What?
We will meet you later. Later, after we have had time to rest and recuperate and fully come into our own as guards, and then have more authority to work on behalf of the common.
Exactly. Yes, you understand. Okay, thank you. Good. Very nice to meet you all. Via Taurus. Tall one. Okay. Goodbye.
Thank you, Tito. Goodbye.
And he walks up around a corner. Kind of pops up his collar. He doesn't have a hood, but pops up his collar and just kind of like shoves his hands in his coat.
Wait, he pops his collar up?
Yeah.
Okay. Like he's trying to hide his face?
Like, I guess, yeah. Like
Falcon immediately distrusts him. Like, he trusts what he was saying earlier, but Falcon immediately just...
Fuck that guy, he popped his collar. Fuck him.
He's not a very trustworthy looking person, so that's
but then
reasonable,
again,
I guess.
he lives in the slums. It's a terrifying
Anyone.
place to live.
Oh, yeah.
If you're not
No,
smart,
quiet.
then you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Anyone that pops their collar is dead from now on.
so
We're killing everyone that
quick
pops their collar.
sidebar thing is Funkin, because he does some weird stuff, is he like, does he have some paranoia or something?
He might have a little bit of paranoia.
Okay. All right.
Those are my lucky charms.
Yeah.
It's funny, they always say it.
Crash me butt plugs. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you suspect this guy is not totally on the level. He just popped out of an alleyway to talk to you guys. So I mean, that's fine. Okay. So you have met him, and he just goes off. You guys head back to the guardhouse, unless you wanted to go somewhere else, but you're carrying a barrel, and Elena doesn't feel very good.
Fear reports for community service.
Okay. We didn't work out what you're doing or anything. Do you have any ideas of something that you would want to?
I guess since the nature of the crime was vandalism, Fia would suggest that maybe she cleans up the streets,
Mm-hmm.
like picks up trash and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be acceptable. Sure.
All right.
So Fia goes off and after getting back to the guardhouse, kind of reports to one of the front desk people, and they take all your equipment, so you're in like common clothes, basically, as common as they get, with pink attire,
Right.
and give you some kind of like the stick with the little claws on the end or something, so you can like pick up the trash or whatever.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. No, I was just thinking like I could press the digitation, but it's only for like stains and cleaning, like actual rubbish I'd have to like pick up. Yeah. No, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they would give it to you anyway. Like,
you'd be like, oh no, I don't need that. And they're like, you can pick it up with your hands. So, so they would just
How
get
did I
machine
turn
as
that
part
down?
of their reporting duty because that's what they're
Oh,
supposed to
okay.
do. Okay. So the rest of you get back, and you have some time to just hang out.
Falcon gets back to work, going over and trying to do more engineering work on his things.
Yeah, going over your designs.
Yeah, going over my designs.
Do you
I
have
guess
a
for number
priority to
3.
how you want to do those? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go for number 3 first, and then I guess, just in order kind of thing. Number 3, then number 5, and then number.
Okay.
And it's only been 1 day since I took the things over to, the things over to the ironsmith, right?
Yeah, this is only the next day after doing it.
Okay, so I got 2 more days to wait.
1 more day. He said he had a product he was working on, so the wait was for 2 days.
Oh, 2 days. Okay, I thought they said 3 days before.
Yeah, no, just 2. Okay.
All right.
What is Fia remembering? Oh, knock down the garbage.
Yeah. Arian's making Fia's job harder, so she's like, quit that. Knock that off. No, don't actually knock it off.
I like the name change, by the way.
Yeah. I'm going to keep track. I'm keeping track. Yeah. Don't worry. Yeah.
Someday there will be Arian the Immortal 36 or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Okay. So we got Fia, we got Funkin. Boris, what are you doing with your newly obtained barrel?
It's the team's barrel, it's not just mine. So I will obviously be trying to poop in it. I set myself a task.
I honestly thought Boris would use the barrel to make a brewery, or start his brewery.
He's already got a brewery.
Yeah, well, and how about enhance the brewery?
He can only do 1 bottle at a time. I don't know if the DM would allow me to use a barrel full of poop to make it even better, but...
I mean, it doesn't have to be full of poop.
Well, I mean, I've started now. I can't just pinch it off midway through.
Okay, I don't understand your plan at all, but it's great. So you have a poop barrel now. Are you keeping this in your barracks? Or are you putting it over by
I mean, Boris will try and think about if he can improve his distillery with this barrel. Or turn it into an armor.
You could put it into Squad A's barracks after it's full of poop.
Let's not add insult to injury here.
Yeah, you guys already decked the shit out of them. So.
Yeah, we did.
We've made them look bad. People are going to be talking shit about this for a while.
Yeah. I mean, why talk shit when you can give them literal shit?
Just occasionally run into their barracks and go, "Oh no, you're on fire!" and start stamping on them. No, we're fine. Please stop. No, Boris will... Yeah, he'll think about distilleries and whatever, what to do with the barrel.
Okay.
He's got nothing else to do, really.
So is there actually poop in it or not?
No, there's no poop in the barrel. He tried before and he failed.
So we'll just say that there's a barrel just at the far end of your barracks or whatever. I mean, these are big objects too. So I mean, you guys got to think, if you want to try and collect barrels for whatever reason, you got to think about where you're going to put them and stuff. So.
Bag of holding.
We'll stop throwing away beds so we can fit more barrels in.
Actually, since Flonkin's working on number 3, he's going to be spending a lot of time near the barrel.
Oh dear God.
Barrel is for squad, not for sex. Unless...
I don't
Oh no, he's just looking at it. He thought
if Fia learns that the barrel is being used for rough sex, there will be consequences.
I didn't realize it was a barrel.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, he's making the designs for it and looking at it. He's not doing anything to it.
Okay. Okay, I didn't realize. Yeah, I do see that you had that originally. I didn't realize it was a barrel. It was like the core.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Okay. All right. So Boris is brainstorming some distillery ideas, and you can. I would say that you can brew. So you can brew your special drink like once a day. But your regular, if you're just trying to make regular alcohol, we'll just say it's less complex, and you can also make like a liter of alcohol a day too.
Oh, that'd be cool because I can give that to Fia because she wants alcohol, but it doesn't have to be boosty alcohol.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go down the line here. Masood, what are you up to?
What did Orly tell us exactly? Did he tell us to meet him in the barracks after they were done with the challenges?
I actually don't quite remember. I will say that he said he would meet you back here. I believe that's actually what he said.
Okay. So, taking that at face value, Masood's not really going to do anything. He's just going to hang out at the barracks. But he will ask Valak for a favor. I'm just waiting to see if Ed unmutes himself or if he's just AFK at the moment.
Oh, I'm here.
Okay. Valak, my friend, you are a very strong man, yes?
Compared to most, yes.
And a rather athletic one, too, yes?
Yes.
Are you perhaps a strong swimmer?
Yes. Why do you ask?
I do not know how to swim. There's not much water in the desert, and I feel it is an important skill that I need to learn. If you would feel so inclined.
Oh yes, I can teach you. No problem. You will sink or swim.
I do not like one of those options.
Then you better swim.
That is fair.
So when would you like to learn?
Well, the next time that we have free time, if you are amenable to helping.
Just ask me and we shall go. You should swim nude. It helps.
I can see why. A bunch of damp clothing would... And I do not want to do that.
Exactly. And then we will work you up to heavy armor.
One step at a time.
Yes, of course. But do not step when you swim. You must, kick your feet. You'll come to understand.
I am learning so much already.
I shall bring some vodka.
Thank you again, my friend. I will ask whenever we have a moment and it is appropriate. Thank you.
You're very welcome, and I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh.
I notice you are a very stealthy individual. I might need your assistance in the upcoming crusade.
No.
Oh.
So far, I have an inquisitor, and I could use someone with your particular skill set as well.
Well, we are comrades. We are comrades after all, so I see no reason to not help, and I would be honored to assist you in this endeavor.
I and Tempest thank you.
And scene.
Nice.
Great. Okay.
Elena comes back to find something scrawled and placed under her pillow. Hang on.
Yeah, I love it.
I love Arion at the top. That's the best part.
Yeah, he's just observing.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot the cat shit. Damn it. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
I guess you got to redraw the whole thing starting from scratch.
Yeah, I gotta start over. Damn, I worked for this on hours on end. All right.
No.
Juno, do you have any response or anything?
Juno.
She might be.
I think she's been crying and yelling no towards maybe a pet.
Lana!
No, that's Ed's wife.
Ah.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we'll say that Elena is getting some bed rest for right now. That's fine. Orly comes back and kind of knocks on the edge of the door, but opens it, and kind of walks in and looks around the barracks and says, "Hey, you he closes the door behind him. You spanked A Squad. Oh my god, it was brilliant. Oh, that was hilarious." And he's just kind of laughing and flapping his knee or whatever. You surprised everyone again, but you did well. You did very well.
To be honest, we are just as surprised as you.
I am not. They were pussies. And not in the good kind.
By the way, Elena, I hope you're all right. It was a bold move, taking the jump from the roof there, but yeah, well done. Next time, we'll get him next time. Anyway.
Wait. She voluntarily dived from roof.
Yeah. Oh wait, who was there? All is Fia there?
Yeah.
It's like after.
Yeah. This is time has passed. You've put in a couple hours for your community service.
Yeah, Fia will chime in. Yeah, I saw the whole thing through Arian. She just jumped off the roof and really. I made a drawing. Here, this is like practically like seeing the real thing. And Fia will again just scrawl out a real quick drawing and give it to Boris.
That is interesting strategy. Was this planned? I don't remember plan to be nosedive from roof, but I guess we won. So good job, Alana.
Yeah, she tried to land on the regular guard lady from A Squad, missed her, and then another one came up behind her and stabbed her in the head.
Oh, I see. Lull them into a false sense of security by convincing them we're a bunch of idiots. Clever.
Well,
yeah, I think that's her strategy.
I don't think I didn't actually think of that. Maybe that's what she was doing.
I mean, she convinced me.
I think you convinced a lot of them. I actually won a couple of coins off you guys.
Excellent.
Well, yeah. What, you think us guard leaders don't just have our fun while we're watching all you whelps just take turns?
No, I'm just really surprised. I'm just really surprised that you bet on us. That seems like a pretty shit bet. What was the spread like on?
I'm doing quite well.
He bet 1 gold. He now owns 57 platinum.
Basically.
May the odds be ever not in your favor. It's great.
We're gonna get some dirty looks going through the barracks.
He just taps a pouch at the back of his belt, and you can hear like the clink, 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 like a. He's got.
Does it look very heavy?
That is gnome-sized pouch. What the hell? I thought it was small hunched man behind you, but goodness.
Does Fonkin see one of his kin in the pouch?
No. Yeah, he goes, well, I talked to the captain, and I talked to the other guardsmen, and they seem a little weirded out about it, but it seems that you're on your way to becoming guards.
Yay.
We'll be having a ceremony in 2 days, and you'll be getting your actual badges. You won't have to have these yogurt lids on anymore. And at this point, you actually look down. These are just lids. They're like yogurt lids that you've been wearing.
Oh my god!
What?
They're not foil. They're not foil, but they're basically just it's a bright wall. Like there's official dairies of like the city, and it has the thing, and we'll say like Arian, you sniff at Fia's, and yeah, it's totally just it smells like yogurt, like strawberry yogurt.
I thought it
That makes
tasted
sense
vanilla.
why. Yeah, that makes sense why Mr. Cutie Pie kept trying to lick my badge.
Yeah, I figured that was probably why Boris ate his as well.
I have a question.
Sure.
Would going into alleyway and killing criminals make us less likely to become guards?
His eyes kind of narrow, and he's like, you can't just go about killing anyone as a guard. I would hope you know that.
What if we did it accidentally? Premeditated accident.
There'd be probably an investigation internally, and you'd probably be in trouble if you were found guilty of murder. There's a difference between murder and, self-defense and things like that. Obviously.
Okay. What if we
is
beat
this
them?
something I have to be worried about?
Well, allow me to explain. On the way back from our trial earlier, there was a very scruffy-looking individual approached us and reported that there were people using some of the alleyways as illicit toll areas for the people within the city. And we do not know if it is appropriate, so we would like to investigate.
We don't want to give away who it was, but his name rhymes with Skeeter.
Was his name actually Skeeter?
No, of course not. It rhymes with Skeeter.
I thought it was.
Falcon shakes his head yes, out of the corner of his eye, or kind of out of the corner of Boris' vision, to mean yes, it was Skeeter.
I assume he has a reputation?
That's interesting, yeah. We know about him. Seems to have good intentions, but I don't know. Nothing I can put my finger on at the moment, but saw the approach to you, a bunch of trainees.
He
Be careful, I guess.
He expressed that when other guardsmen who are more seasoned were approached with this information, they did not deem it necessary to investigate.
No, that sounds likely. To be honest, a bunch of these guys, they've been around too long, get a little bit comfortable, and they have their heads up their asses, so... Well, if you'd been made a request from a citizen, it's worth looking into. Make sure you do your documents, but other than that, don't get into anything violent, of course, but couldn't hurt to take a look around.
It wouldn't
I
hurt
would
for
say-
us. It will hurt for them, though.
Right, yeah, remember just like literally 3 seconds ago when I said don't do anything too violent, that was what I was right there. So, anyway, in
A couple of days when you're full guards, you'll get fewer questions and you'll get more people sort of actually respecting when you're asking questions of them. So it might be a good first case for you to take, sure. But I'd say just report back. Keep an eye on things. Make sure that I'm in the loop as well. And we'll be good. Be a good thing to look into, sure.
Okay, I will take words and listen.
That's all we can do is listen to the citizens and sort of respond to what they need. So, anyway, I've got to go spend some of this. Don't get in any more trouble, but the rest of the night is for you to do what you will. All right?
Be careful with sack of money. Lift with legs, not back, or you will injure yourself.
I'll remember that. And then he just kind of scratches his chin real quick and looks a little bit thoughtful, and then just turns and walks out.
Okay, so which of you guys want to go beat people to death in alleyway? Oh wait, he hasn't quite left yet. Okay, now, who wants to go beat people to death in alleyway?
Not kill anyone, but sure.
No, we'll not kill anyone. So let's just beat them to death. Gently.
Gently beat people to death. Okay.
Fawnkin, I believe that it would be probably for the best if the two of us were to maybe observe first before taking action.
Okay, that sounds so good.
But as the sergeant said, we are not fully installed members within the guard, so our authority is rather lackluster.
So, Masood, are you saying we should wait until two days from now?
Skeeter said that the problem could wait. I think that it would be in our best interest.
He mentioned barrels.
Boris, I can build barrels.
I don't trust you. I trust Tito.
Trust random stranger that will get me barrels.
I've been with you for many time now, and you've not built single barrel. I've only seen Teeter once, and he promised barrel. That is more than you have done, therefore he is more barrel worthy. And also, on the day that I meet Teeter, I now have barrel. Coincidence? I think not.
Well, I don't know. Maybe if Masood thinks that's the best thing, maybe we should wait, right, Masood? Right?
Fearless leader does. Oh, she is unconscious. Oh,
wow. She climbed up to top bunk and fell off. Just knocked herself out.
Signature move. Blaze of glory.
Classic Elena.
Elena has just gone to sleep for a full 24 hours, as Juno did the other day. So,
I guess we're not getting Juno back now. Oh well.
Nope. She said she had to restart her computer because she couldn't figure out what was going on with Discord. But yeah, I personally think that it would be best to wait for a couple days, and then we just take that as kind of a. I think that reconnaissance would be the best bet. Not to act until we have the authority, but to kind of scope it out first.
I think Masood's right. Hey, Boris, what if Masood promised to show you how to make your...
What? Make what?
Make your own barrels.
Why do I need to? He will make barrels. Not Masood.
I
Tito.
should. Yeah.
I'm busy making on other things.
Making what?
Nothing.
What are you making, Boris? I'd like to insight that.
I'm making poops in your bed when you sleep.
I'd like to insight both of those.
Okay.
I mean, one of them's going to become true tonight. Just give
Oh,
me
yeah.
time. So which one are you inciting first?
The first one is the poops. The second one is the making things
Okay, then.
or
So
making nothing.
poops is, I guess, persuasion. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you're.
And for making nothing, yeah, Boris is making something.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
So you missed Orly. Orly came
Good,
and
Jenna?
do basically good job. Did you hear about the whole thing?
No, I don't know.
Okay. So this streetwise gentleman popped out of an
He's
alleyway
shady as fuck.
Oh, okay.
as you guys were coming back from the trial, and he told you basically that there are crimes that the mainstream guard have not really paid attention to because basically people of lower socioeconomic status are reporting them, and they just don't really care. So he has a couple of problems. One of them, at least that he mentioned this time, he said that there's an alleyway where people are, some like gang members basically are making people pay tolls, and he was hoping that new incoming guard, who have shown promise, which is you guys, would be more willing to look into it for him, and gave you some information. Fonkin pulled a sword on him and freaked him out.
Gotcha.
When you got back, Orly said he was proud of you guys and was glad that you performed well because he had made a bet with some of the other guards and the odds were long, and he actually made a bunch of money off you guys winning your trial. He recognized who Skeeter was and or recognized, I guess, the name at least, and then just said, yeah, it might be worth looking into if like a citizen had reported a crime or whatever. That's kind of what we do. And then he left and said, you have the rest of the night to yourselves.
Okay.
Also, Thea left a note on your bed. It was the art that was posted in chat.
Gotcha. I like it.
Well, if we're not going to do alleyway, then I have nothing to do. I will go
Okay.
to bed, and definitely not poop in anybody else's bed during the night.
Yeah. So also he didn't give you. He said he was going to give you more information. Skeeter said that. So you guys don't know where he was talking about yet. Anyways.
Yeah, we could just walk down alleyways until somebody asks us for a toll.
Yeah, I guess we could.
Not rocket surgery. Jeez.
Does anyone notice Arion running around?
Thea is actively playing with Arian. Yes.
Okay. So do we just think that's normal shit?
This cat.
It's still a cat. I mean,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So this is probably normal shit.
I mean, you know, Arian's not a normal cat. Like Thea just summoned him out of the
Well, I
blue
mean,
not 2 hours
yeah,
normal
ago.
for
also,
Arian.
nobody asked him.
Still in-
Yeah, nobody asked
Yeah.
me about that. Which was,
Mhm.
I
yes,
figure that's normal for our squad of failures.
now that you have some time to yourself, Joel, was there something that you wanted to do with Masood?
The Are we taking like a full 2-day downtime, or like?
Yeah, you
day
basically
and
have a day off, and then so in 2 days, they're going to do the ceremony and just basically graduate you guys.
Okay. So for the day off, I'll split my time first with working on my shack, getting some materials, and just doing some carpentry work on it, trying to make it a little bit more stable, prying off any rotten boards and making sure that at least the studs and infrastructure are intact and decent.
Okay, make a carpentry tools check.
Can do.
Very good. Yeah, you do it. You're able to fully survey this thing and pull the boards off and everything, which obviously weakens the structure a little bit. But it's you've kind of set up all the groundwork for yourself to patch this thing up and make it into like a nice little sort of clubhouse.
Okay. And then whatever time is left, as promised, I'm going to help Valak with his Inquisition.
Okay. I'm going to hold on that Inquisition stuff. I actually wanted you guys to do sort of a little personal quest thing for the next session, for your day off.
Cool.
And then, so maybe we can have some adventures that way.
So we're not doing day off tonight. We're doing day off next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
That seems better. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured there's a bunch of stuff that you guys have already set up some things that you're working on or whatever. You know, you have some relationships to explore and things like that. So I wanted to do that for next session, but I just know that because Joel, you had asked before, like, oh, do we have to stay here or whatever? So I just wanted to clarify with you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I actually? Is Elena going to respond at all to the drawing? Because Fia was kind of looking to catch a rise out of Elena a little bit with that drawing.
She kind of like picks up the drawing and from her bed looks at it, like unfolds it and looks at it, and looks around, and then she just puts it back. Hands.
You cut out a little bit. Puts it back. What?
She puts it back in her pocket and just like sits down on her bed and puts her head in her hands.
Oh.
You can't expect anything from her. She is concussed.
Can you give us a little more about what's Elena thinking and feeling right now?
Well, she nearly got killed. She's just leader. So am I breaking up?
She's just something leader. Is what I heard.
This internet. She's felt like she's failed as a leader.
Mm.
So she's not feeling too good.
Okay.
She was a good distraction. I think you weren't here earlier, but we said you did a good job of convincing the enemy that we're a bunch of useless, inbred fools.
And did you want to come in?
Yeah, if Valak seizes, he's going to go over to her, and he'll sit down, and he'll sort of like pat her on the shoulder, and say, I witnessed your leap of faith. I think your piety is lacking. Have you ever considered looking into the Church of Tempest? And I open my Bible, which I normally once again wear like a Flava Flav like clock on the front of his chest, and it'll start like leafing through like a Mormon or something, trying to convert her.
No.
You
Does
know,
Elena answer?
I think she is, but her internet's failing.
Yeah, I can barely hear you guys.
I think it might be because you're whispering. I think it might be a mic picking you up.
No, it's like my voice connected is going
connection.
red. Yeah, my connection is going red. Yeah. Yeah, I can barely hear you guys.
We can do this next session. That's
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
right.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry. It's a
You could do it.
Okay, so yeah, Grim didn't even show up to the fight. By the way, he's a lazy butt. So
Probably showed up to the wrong fight. Like it was B Squad and like E Squad's fight.
You
well,
guys,
you guys told me, like you don't know if he's actually in the guard.
you guys hear
Yeah.
Hadouken.
Just
Yeah,
at
we-
session 0, he just showed up.
Yeah, we only saw him for like the squad meetup when everyone's introducing themselves, and then after that he's just like gone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, I think we can wrap up then, unless anybody else has anything they want to add or do whatever.
I'd just like to add that Fonkin goes to the armory to resupply from whatever he used in the skirmish.
Oh yeah. So you guys go back in your equipment. That's a good point. I totally forgot about that. When you return back to the guardhouse before going back to your barracks. Per usual, when you do training exercises and stuff, you check your stuff back in to the armory, and he also takes from you the Devil's Breath canister, which was supposed to be taken after you finished your investigative trials anyways. He takes that, and he takes the whistle, which is only used during trials anyways, too.
So what about Boris' whistle?
He can collect that if he wants, but he might want to put a pair of gloves on.
Yeah. Quick question, Blake. Are we keeping our quick torch?
That you keep, yes.
Okay. Another quick question. How do we clip the quick torch to my Yoplait yogurt lid?
No, it doesn't go. It doesn't go onto the lid. So it goes onto your clothes that you're wearing. Part of your.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see on the sketch that I drew of Funkin. Actually, he has both. You can see his badge and his pin directly under it. The quick torch.
Mhm.
Cool. Well, thanks for the session, guys. I know that was probably the most painful combat you've felt in a long
Not
time.
even close. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Why was it knocked down?
Definitely not the worst one.
I just need to figure out.
The worst one.
I don't have like another monitor or anything, so I just need to like figure out how to best manage my windows and stuff. Because I kept clicking off of the enemy like character sheets or whatever that I had open, and it would take so long for them to load afterward for whatever reason. So
All right, so I do have an answer for you. Go buy a new monitor.
Macros and double click.
Get like a cheap $10 monitor from like Goodwill.
That won't help you because you can't split the screens between this on Roll20. It won't let you. Everything that opens the window on the Roll20.
Well, I mean, you can
Everything that
split the character sheets and move them to a separate window.
yeah, I would pop them out as a separate
Yeah.
window and then just extend my monitor. I could do that.
That makes sense. Yeah, you could have it open in two different windows and then do it like that, I guess. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that I do it is I try to set up macros to do it for me. So if I know that I have a combat coming up that has a lot of the same enemy, or if, for instance, like one just comes up, I go into the macros for the character sheet and I quick them to the bar. Yeah,
If you
that
select
makes it go so
Boris's-
much better.
If you select Boris's token, you'll see he has two macros set up. One for
Punch and initiative.
It is initiative and then a punch. There's also a way I could show you how to do it if you want, which is to set up an initiative so no matter what your token is, even player characters, if you select your token, it will have the initiative macro on it. That makes it a lot quicker for starting combat, but other stuff you'd have to set up individually.
If I had access to my...
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was with that.
I have no idea. I can try resetting it real quick.
Yeah, but I had it in my head like how I was like, okay, I'm gonna have these sheets open, like tokens where I want them to be, hidden on the GM layer or whatever. I had my sheets open, and then I would just go through and select, like, have whatever token, and then hit initiative, and then be fine. I just forgot to click the tokens at the beginning. But yeah, I had the HP all like set up the way I wanted it to and everything. What I ended up doing was I just didn't have a token attached to like in the settings or whatever. I just had it be a generic token, and then I was just using the sheets as stats. Like, is that kind of
that's a good way of doing it?
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope that was kind of fun. I wanted to have a map where it would be like more tactile and kind of a use of the environment type of thing to try and get make it a little bit more even, because I did want the characters to be. I wanted Squad A to be stronger than you guys. So.
I mean, they were. It's just we had better tactics, I think.
Right.
They were definitely very strong. Yeah.
They also had really low initiative. They rolled
that
really
was true.
badly on all that initiative.
Well, plus we nuked down their special.
I'm pretty sure, like once we'd taken down the rogue, like with the arrow fire, and got the two that was coming down the street disabled. It was really like I kept forgetting to move over there in the corner. That could have been a big problem if he had managed to team up with the big dude that was smacking around Valak.
Yeah.
I think he probably could have taken down Valak if they were working together, like flanking as well.
I initially had him on. He was supposed to be like Mernan's like lieutenant buddy guy, and I had him originally on their same initiative, but then it wasn't going to be balanced enough. I think I had an additional. No, because I ended up having 2 archers. I had an additional guard somewhere too. I also reduced.
That may have been a little much.